Hey, hey. Yeah, we got plans today. Yeah, today's one of the rare days we got some plans. What do we got planned? Well, we got some Rocket League, we got some LCS, and then we obviously have the Super Bowl, which can't watch the Super Bowl on stream, but we got a big day of plans. Ugh. Rocket League team going against Jinxie's team in Rocket League. Yeah, when does it start? Well, it's not officially Jinxie's team yet. He hasn't signed Redacted yet. When does it start? Should be after this series, right? So we still got some time. Any plans on watching Rebellion play playoffs and the invitationals tomorrow? It's at 11 a.m. CT. I don't know if I'll be home for it. If I am, yes. How hyped are you for Resident Evil 9? Oh, I'm pumped. I'm really looking forward to it. I really hope they announce a demo at the State of Play. I doubt it. This close to release, I doubt they'd release a demo. Already pre-ordered. Makes sense. It's gonna be good, I'm sure. I imagine a lot of people pre-ordered it. I don't pre-order shit though. Did you see Waymo admitted that their autopilot is sometimes just people in the Philippines? What? Waymo reveals shocking way the assist autonomous. Waymo reveals shocking way they assist autonomous cars. Public knows almost nothing. It's often just guys from the Philippines. What? It's remote drivers intervene in unusual situations. Waymo's chief safety officer, Mauricio Pina, recently noted that the company's robotaxis encounter unusual situations. They may switch control to the remote drivers. While some of the contractors work in the US, many operate from other countries, such as the Philippines. The admission is another example of human workers, often contractors, supporting supposedly autonomous AI systems from behind the curtain. Tesla's robotaxis still rely on human monitors sitting inside each vehicle. Contract labor has been at the heart of AI since OpenAI sparked the latest wave of investment in the technology several years ago. ChatGPT relied heavily on workers from across the world to train its underlying large language model, often for as little as 15 an hour. Hmm. It's just like all fake. It's legitimately like half of this shit is just fake. So these AI cars are sometimes remotely piloted. Sounds like it. When you hop in a Waymo, it might just be some guy remote driving you from the Philippines. Does that mean they can purposely send you somewhere that wasn't your intended destination? I mean, they wouldn't do that. They're still workers. They're not just gonna, like, intentionally throw away their job. The article's bad. They talk about how the person just directs the car where to go, and the car does the driving to get there. He just does the thinking when they get stuck. I mean, there's a bunch of articles. This is just one, and they all say the same thing. Maybe you're right. This is the first time hearing about it, but it sounds more like they have remote drivers that step in. What about the one that went onto the train rails? Was that attempted murder? That was probably the Waymo acting without a remote driver. That's that's probably just the natural way of Waymo operation. Did you see that body cam of the guy getting arrested and starts crying because he would miss GTA 6? What? No, don't do it, guys! GTA 6 comes out this year, please! Have mercy! I'll just do body cam GTA 6. I'm assuming this.
I'm gonna miss GTA in that.
35-year-old Robert Richens, murderer of ex-Rachel Vaughn, sobs in custody. His main concern, missing the release of GTA 6 while in prison.
I, Robert Richens, on the 30th of May 2025, said the following. I accidentally killed her. At least I admitted to it. I'm going to miss GTA. I'm going to get life.
I can't get out.
Wow. What the fuck? That's his biggest priority. I guess so. That is fascinating. I also realized I spelled body. I put an F in body cam, which is probably why the whole thing didn't show up. He was sentenced to life, by the way. Oh, man. Can they at least give him GTA 6 in prison? He just killed somebody, that's all. You see the streamer who pretended to be live when killing his girlfriend? I made a whole video on that, actually. That one was crazy. He set up a pre-recorded live stream for an alibi while he actually went and murdered her. That one was crazy. What happened to the guy? To that guy? He's in jail, if I remember right. I don't remember what his sentencing was, but he got caught. He didn't get away with it. It was back in 2019. This was? Hold on, quick text. New Game of Thrones. I actually binged all of it last night. I planned on just watching like 1 or 2 episodes, but this is really good. I was captivated. House of the Dragon Season 1 was good. Season 2 was not good. So, like, once again, my interest was pretty low in Game of Thrones, but this slaps. I'm very impressed. Chat was right. I am enjoying it a lot. Good until they fuck it up in Season 2. They already ruined 2 other shows. I know. But, you know what I will tell you, is that it seems like this one, based on what chat was telling me and what we looked up, really wants to just faithfully adapt George R.R. Martin's vision. Whereas things like House of the Dragon Season 2 or Game of Thrones Season 8 all just like completely jumped the shark and abandoned it, much to its own dismay. This one feels a little bit different. So I'm hoping that won't happen again. You jinxed it, yeah, I guess. What do you think of Baelor? Great. I think Baelor is great so far. And I'm excited to see more of him. Yeah, talk about new Fallout. I started it, I haven't finished it yet. It's good so far. I'm not as into it as I was in Season 1, but it's not bad. I'm still liking it. Excited for Invincible new season. Of course I am. Any update on the Epstein files? I mean, just more and more heinous shit people are uncovering, but nothing's gonna happen to anyone in there. Unfortunately. Did you watch Succession yet? No, not yet. What are the plans? League team plays here in about 30 minutes. Our Rocket League team plays whenever this series finishes, which will probably be about 30 minutes. Looks like it's 1-0 in RG. You should start some kind of campaign to bring justice to the pedos named in the Big E files. Brother, I wouldn't be able to. Literally no one is. They are actually untouchable. Well, what the fuck would I do? All you can do is just talk about it. It's literally all I can do. They control the fucking country, man. It's pathetic. Depressing. You play the new game? What new game? That was very big. I've been playing Neo 3. That's what I've mainly been streaming. I think Neo 3 is amazing. Who do you have in the Super Bowl? I'm not saying. I already said who my pick was, and I'm not going to say it again, because then it's going to be one... When it inevitably goes against my pick, people are going to be like, oh, Charlie fucking cursed him again. I've already said my pick. The new trailer, or the new season of Malcolm in the Middle? No, I haven't. I'll probably watch it, though. Just out of nostalgia. What would your dream halftime show be? I mean, mine will never come true, but it would just be like bands that I think are timeless. Classic early 2000s bands. Bring me some good old Deftones up there. Fucking just send it with like the old school new metal type shit. Have a wild nostalgic halftime show. Yeah, we'll be watching Rocket League and the LCS. I have them both up. It's just we're not playing yet. Fnatic versus G2 to decide if Los Ratones make playoffs. I actually watched the series, yeah. The KC series. I was watching. I think Fnatic can do it. You see Vitality win another CS major. I wasn't watching this one. I'm not surprised to hear Vitality won it though. How is this series panning out so far? Not looking good. Oh, yikes. The Vi ult to re-engage off that was ballistic. Yikes.
Relief from Dylan Falco on that.
Eee. You saw that Batman speech. That Batman speech? Like from the show? Someone dressed up as Batman to tell off the government about how bad ICE is. Oh, it was like an actual in-person thing. That sounds cool. I thought you were talking about like I don't know, a big speech from the show or something. I always love city council stuff. Yeah, Nolan was there and everything. Ah, nice. City council always has the wackiest stuff. You should try to go to city council meetings. Sounds terrible. I'd hate to actually be there in person, because I imagine for every, like, one fun thing, it's like a million boring things. I would hate that. Watch Lil Wayne's halftime show. That wasn't a halftime show, that was fucking Clash of Clans, wasn't it? Yeah, Clash Royale halftime show. I saw the clips of this. I have to mute it though, otherwise it'll get DMCA'd right away. Honestly, I think it was very cool. If I was a kid, I would have been losing my fucking mind. Mm-hmm. Now that's a performance. Now that is a performance right there. Why is Lil Wayne performing with Clash? What do you mean, why? You know how much money he was probably paid for this? At least it isn't AI. Yeah. No, like I said, if I was a kid, I would have actually lost my fucking marbles over this. Mm-hmm. What's there to lose your mind over? I just think I probably would have really liked it. I used to love when Nickelodeon used to do shit like this. So to me, I think it's just kind of nostalgic. I'm not a Clash enjoyer, nor am I a child, so it's not really for me anymore, but I can still at least appreciate it. You caught up on JoJo's yet? No, I still haven't finished part 6. Would you do a halftime show tier list? I don't think so. I just don't really see myself having a ton of fun with it. There's only a handful of halftime shows that I've actually really liked. My tier list would be maybe like mainly Debbie Downer. Would be a horrible video because everything would be muted. True, it would also be completely muted. The Olympics opening ceremonies tier list. I don't know about that one either. Have you heard of Maltbook? Yeah, made something on Maltbook. Well, Maltbook was a part of what I was talking about, at least. Are you watching the Winter Olympics this year? I hope you're ready for a hard truth here. I do not like the Winter Olympics. I used to catch a lot of shit every time the Winter Olympics rolled around and people would ask me, like, nah, I just don't really like the Winter Olympics. I don't watch him. There's really nothing in the Winter Olympics I enjoy. The only one I care about at all in terms of like Winter Olympic sports is hockey. Because I become a big hockey fan. You don't like bobsled? No. I do not. How do you even judge bobsledding? Whoever has the most fun. I mean, that's a great question. I actually have no idea. It has to be time, right? Whoever has the fastest time, I guess. But I feel like there's other factors too, right? Because there's more than just time on it, from what I recall. Granted, it's been a long time, but maybe it is just time. You said you hate the cold, didn't you? Oh yeah, I hate the cold. But it has nothing to do with like the Winter Olympics. I don't dislike the Winter Olympics because I dislike cold. It's just there's no sports in there that really catch my eye other than hockey. Hockey is like the only one that I like. And since they got rid of snowboarding, there's not a whole lot else. At least, I think they still don't have snowboarding, right? Like the old school, like Shaun White type stuff. Been a while since I checked. Let me see. It looks like they have some kind of snowboarding in there. Snowboarding Big Air? So maybe they do? Shaun White hosted the opening ceremony. Well, that's cool. Have you seen Heated Rivalry? It's about hockey. I've heard all about Heated Rivalry. I haven't watched it though.
Separate.
We still have a little bit to go. Thoughts on the Overwatch content drop and explosion in player count? I think it's cool. Good for them. It's not enough to get me back in Overwatch, but if they made it better, that's great. You gonna make more videos talking about the Epstein files? Well, absolutely, man. What would be something that gets you back into Overwatch? I don't think there is anything that could get me back into Overwatch. You should play Rivals with Kingsman. He's streaming right now. That's sweet. But I haven't played Rivals in a while. I'm just not really in like a hero shooter phase of my life anymore. I did enjoy Rivals a lot though last year. You see what happened down? Did you see what happened down in Miami with the Falcons player? I actually just talked about that in the video I made on the Darman Kindness Officer position. Yeah, James Pierce Jr. I saw. Shit's crazy, man. What happened? A lot. So based on some of the reports, he crashed his car into his ex, who is also a WNBA star. Her name's Rakia Jackson. He crashed his car into her after a domestic dispute, then led police on a chase where then he also apparently hit the officer as well with this vehicle, and then got wrestled to the ground by like 7 officers, which is like a big video that has been kind of blowing up since. So now he's looking at a lot of very, very serious charges. And he was an extremely talented player too. He was in his rookie year. He had like 10.5 sacks. Fucking crazy crash out. Was he on drugs or something? I don't know. But I did see a quote from one of his teammates that just talked about him being like one of the craziest people he'd ever met. So I think he actually did just have like serious anger issues and was just a fucking ticking time bomb. I know you mean millions, but I've never heard anyone refer to them as sacks. Brother, what? No, he's a linebacker. He had 10.5 sacks in the league. He had a multi-million-dollar contract. No, what? Brother, I'm talking about like he's like an actual really good player is what I meant. Bro, thought you were from Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. Falcons traded their first this year to move up last year draft for this guy, and all they got was a PR nightmare. Did they? I didn't know that. I don't really keep up a lot with the Falcons moves. That's rough then. Damn, they gotta be pissed. We'd be watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We're just talking about that like 10 minutes ago. I'm all caught up. It's an amazing show. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Have you been keeping up with the Shopify Rebellion games for Siege? Yes, I know about the Falcons series, man, I know. I know. I'm gonna try and watch Party tomorrow. Los Ratones out of the LEC. Yeah, it looked like Fnatic was in a really bad spot to win that. That's tough, man. Oh yeah, Kadril is he's not looking too good. Oof. That's a shame because Los Ratones was playing hot too. You hate to see it, man. You really do. Their start was some hot ass. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They were... Well, I mean, it did matter ultimately. Hold on. I had to fart. But the way they'd been playing recently was extremely good. So it's just sad. Puppy Bowl is cinema. I love the Puppy Bowl. It's super sweet. Only 220k people watching Kadril. Well, not just that. I mean, the league category. Look at this. League's been on the come up recently. I said this a while ago. I think it's because of Fearless. I think Fearless has really breathed a lot of life into the professional side of League esports again, and got a lot more people interested in watching it again. Plus, Kadril has been a huge impact on it. And not to toot my own horn, but I am a Demacia Cup champion, by the way. And I think a lot of people are really excited. Prove it in Tyler 1's 1v1 tournament. Man, fuck that. I'd be terrible at 1v1s. That would be absolutely awful. You've been grinding League off stream? No. Just been playing Flex with friends. We got another Clash series coming up at the end of the month. We're hot right now. We're 3-0. You think you think you'll play more Deadlock on full release over 100k active players still alpha? Yeah, I definitely think so. I like the game. Like, I do like Deadlock. You don't have a donating system. Nope. You keep your money or give it somewhere else. You try Silver and Venator yet in Deadlock? No. I have not. I played Rim and Graves, though. Looks like we're about to get started here. Where are we at in Rocket League? Oh, Jinxie just went live. He's gonna watch the series against us, huh? Let me swap categories. Your Halo team in winners finals at the major. At DreamHack, I know. I gotta pull that one up as well. Today's just a big day all around for Rebellion. Okay. Do you own Rebellion? Yeah. We rolled our teams into Rebellion. So now we own Rebellion.
I can feel this tide choke my neck and I just wonder why I'm buried in a suit I'd never buy, a suit I'd never buy.
What's your highest rank in Rocket League? Diamond.
From my wrist, I can't act surprised when the shovels hit dirt in the earth. Did they start to die?
Could never get the hang of Rocket League. Shit's hard. Rocket League is very hard. I've said that for a few years. Rocket League is one of the few esports where all of your mechanical skill translates to literally no other games on the planet. So if you are a top tier player in Rocket League, you can be complete dog shit at every other game. It does not go anywhere else. It is such a specific skill set. And it's unlike anything else, so you can be like the best player in like a variety of other games, come in Rocket League and just be trash. Takes hundreds of hours before you even hit like your first fucking aerial. Well, I mean you can hit some lucky aerials here and there, but to be consistent with aerials.
Cufflinks from my wrist, I can't act surprised when the shovels hit dirt in the earth. Did they start to die?
Can I be the chief kindness officer for Rebellion? Yeah.
Regional champs are back in the grand finals to defend their title. Continue on here in North America, looking for that #1 seed if they can come out as the #1 team here on the weekend. Space Station gave it their best effort. NRG able to finish it off there in Game 6 overtime. I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend. It is Beast Mode. Congratulations again on the victory, sir. You're through to another grand finals. It seems to be kind of a normal thing.
What's gonna start first, I wonder? Looks like
Toss puzzle
Rocket
that
League will
wasn't
start
here
first.
in Los
Well, no, it
Angeles.
might be League after draft.
Again, it's been tough. Talking with the team, I got to see it sit in on some of.
I'll
the
be
scrims,
switching back and
how
forth.
hard review was with the coach remote. We've heard teams like Team Liquid talk about that as well. Yeah, it's not an.
It's
ideal
always such a
situation,
shame when the
but
games
but now
overlap.
You have everybody together under one roof.
I hate that.
Changes the result today because not only is it
I
impactful for the
hate
winner
when that
here,
happens.
keeps their lives alive for a chance at making the bracket stage, but Team Liquid and Lion are also going to be watching this
And it
very
happens
closely
all
because
the
it
time.
changes who gets the bye and
Is
who has
Matt
to
gonna
play
join
best
us?
of one.
Oh, it's a good question.
So, just so everyone is up to date on
Not
stakes,
sure.
we're going to mention this frequently.
Yep.
But loser out for sure.
Yep. 0-3. Can't make it.
0-3, can't make it in. Last place of Swiss. Winner still might be out. They will then have to play a best of one at the end of the day. And if it's Dignitas who wins, they'll play TL. If it's Shopify who wins, they'll play Lion.
Yep.
Because the way the strength of victory tiebreaker works is since those two teams have beaten those two teams, the winner becomes the better strength of victory, which will then
Yep.
advance the team. It's a really interesting way that tiebreakers work. I'm sure we had a lot of tiebreaker experts today after Europe almost had like an 8-way tie.
You should
Theirs
split
was
tabs.
crazy with all best of
Yeah.
ones
Yeah, they
throughout,
didn't talk about why it was happening. They just talked about what needs to happen. So I
Yeah.
think we'll stick with that, right?
Okay, sure.
if Dig wins, they'll play TL at the end of the day. If Shopify wins, they'll play Lion at the end of the day. Don't need to explain why.
Safer line.
All right.
Let's talk about what's happening.
Taking Varus.
Number 1. It's a 0 locked in early for Palafox, and then Varus answer over the side of Shopify. A lot of jungle bans from Shopify side try to pinch XU's pool. Meanwhile, we do see more of those solo lane bans coming in from Dignitas. Jace can flex between jungle solo lane, but generally I still think of him as, in my brain, a solo laner, so they're looking more at Fudge Zinni's champ pools.
Absolutely. So with the first pick, Azir,
Oh,
Shopify
Ambessa,
doesn't
huh?
need to pick mid lane yet. They just end up going with a couple power picks. The Ambessa can actually be a flex pick between top and jungle. And I'm a little bit curious, actually, to see if Zinni ends up matching with Orianna, which would be the standard, or if he's got something spicy, because what's been lost with Zinni's poor debut was his champion pool hype coming in. He did a
22
preseason
unique
interview.
champs last year.
Yeah, he did a preseason interview where
I think Zinni should
Kevin
play
said,
something a
"One of
little
conditions
off
of
the
him joining
wall."
was that I was going to let him
They're right.
expand
Ori would
his
be a
score
great
as
pick
champion.
here. I think,
But when
like they're
you're
saying,
0-4
Zinni's strength is in his
0-2
depth.
is facing elimination,
Playing some non-meta
what
champions.
chance to expand, maybe you just play the Orianna.
Maybe just play the Orianna. His Anivia, some of the more need. I know Anivia's getting more popularity with buffs at the end of last year and counter matchups, but that's when he played. He played things like Xerath, Vel'Koz, these artillery mages. We haven't seen any of that yet.
Charles
so
put money on the
I'm
game.
still waiting for Zinni to
No.
impress me. I would love to see something exciting, but I also agree that sometimes
Akali.
easy is better. But no, it's going to be Akali.
Okay.
In presumably for Zinni there. High
Okay.
assassin mid laner.
See, I like
So
that.
definitely going with something
I
more
say,
bold. feel like
let
the
Zinni go in
Jarvan
his
pushed
bag.
him a bit away from the Orianna when XU locked it in that early. So looking forward to seeing if Zinni can style on him in any way, shape, or form.
Sion as the tank top lane for Photon. I'm looking at this composition, seeing a Sion Azir, thinking that is a strong front to back style of composition. Azir is a little flexible. You can also go for more dive if you have a lot of tools around it. J4 flexible in that regard as well. So they're holding that bot lane to really show the true identity of what the Dignitas composition is going to be. When I look at Shopify's composition,
No Rocket League category on Polymarket. How am I supposed to watch it now? No Rocket League. Oh, we're already. Oh no, this is still highlights. I thought we just started.
Thinking, okay, how am I going to stay safe in these fights?
Ezreal,
Yep.
Jhin,
Not Kai'Sa.
Saya, anything that doesn't get done.
All right, we really need to fucking show up today, boys. This is do or die. We've gotta lock in.
Sion Jarvan might be a little bit low on damage.
Yeah.
But I feel like he has too many options to really fully ban away, which is why they just threw the ban at the Kai'Sa and moved on.
Yeah, and also the Poppy. It's something Ignar likes to play, and it can really give a headache to champions like Ambessa and Akali. So looking at that support pool instead. Now, Shopify Rebellion, we get to see if that's an Ambessa jungle or if they're going to pivot
Wow.
to something else.
A Lee
Ambessa
Sin
can
pick.
flex to the top lane.
Okay, I
would
was gonna
expect them
say.
to support, so they hold that flex
Vi
pick
makes
longer,
more
but
sense.
Giving Seos counterpick based on the hovers so far. We saw the Lee Sin and the Vi. So it seems like maybe... I mean, support counterpick isn't a foreign concept. We have seen this in the past, and is the Vi locked in, so they're saving that for Seos.
Yeah, definitely like saving support for counterpick when you haven't seen the enemy bot lane whatsoever. Enemy jungle already being shown, so there's also not that much wiggle room for what you're playing in jungle in game 1 of Fearless. It's one of the 4 Sundered Sky users, so he just decides on the Vi.
Choose your pick. Pick your poison.
Potentially Vi's also good because Vi's pretty good into Ezreal if Ezreal was going to be the pick, and it makes FBI want to stand further away. Looks like FBI wants slightly longer to think about his AD carry pick, and he wants to test the client.
Oh, the naughty boy.
They're going to do each other's and then trade.
All right.
But clearly they're still discussing.
I am curious who Seos is going to lock for support here. As long as it's not Nico, I'm happy. That pick did not go well for us last time at all.
Says it's like, okay, I don't know what I'm going for, and then either coach or Ignar's like, okay, I'm playing Nautilus no matter what. Just lock it in, and then the Jin's followed up with it.
Yep, you could see the Vi probably spooked him a little bit, so he's going to be standing really far back. This means it's going to be a game where Palafox has to do a lot of work. He is the only true sustained damage.
Oh god, I've just got a feeling. Oh no.
Either, since it's difficult.
Don't do it. I can see he's tempted to do it. I just feel it.
So I just want to bring up something that I think is important as we see the final pick.
Oh, thank god. All right, Braum. Good call. Good call. Thank god.
In for that bot lane matchup. Very hard for Nautilus to
Oh, okay.
into a Braum. Usually just a death sentence.
Oh, they banned out Nico. Oh, I had nothing to even worry about. I didn't even check their bans. Oh, thank god. They did us a favor.
And in an ultimate grudge match bowl, Contracts on the Vi, point-and-click CC lockdown on Palafox. How many times do you think Contracts is going to...
Man, they are starting at the exact same time. What a shame. What a fucking shame.
How many times is Contracts going to ult specifically Palafox?
Over under, because specific numbers kind of tough.
3.5.
3.5. I like that. So
Yeah,
if it's under 3.5, it's 3 or below.
Jeez, maybe that's way too low, because who's he really going to be pressing
Right?
R on? Jin or
It's the
Azir?
Watch side by side.
4.5. Final one.
That's just
We can get a Twitch
fucking
poll. How many
awful
times will
going.
Contracts
Alright.
ult Palafox?
How do I set up split tabs? How do I do that again?
I agree. I'm also going over.
I guess I can
So
go like
4.5
this.
as the barometer right there. Either way, Shopify Rebellion's composition definitely wants to go for the dives. They have a lot of range follow-up with the Varus. And then
Let me
on
collapse
the side
that.
of Dignitas, potentially a more traditional front to back with things like the
Maybe
Azir
like
and the
this.
Scion and the Jin standing all the way away from that vibe.
Drag a tab to the right of your monitor.
Shopify Rebellion versus Dignitas.
Ah.
Okay, apparently chat is saying a lot of 6-7, which I don't. Technically, 67
Nope,
is
nope.
above 4.5.
Should we have just set it at 6.5 just so we could get?
Oh,
the
that
most
was a great
6-7s?
opportunity.
How can I make this better?
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's that doesn't look very good.
Yeah. Well, be careful.
Let
saying
me
that,
just
because
drag these two
we-
down.
We have the power. You can't just casually throw that in because they're gonna throw it up. All right, laning phase has begun for Shopify Rebellion versus Dignitas. A reminder: the loser is out of contention for the
Go
bracket
theater mode
stage.
for
The
Twitch.
winner will have a best of
Okay,
one
nice.
elimination match ahead of them right after FlyQuest
Okay,
versus
that's the best I
C9
can do for
at
League,
the top
though.
of the standings match after this one. So stick around. We got a lot of LCS action today.
Yes, we do. Very calm at the start of this early game. Eerily calm. Now it's a little bit less calm. As I don't know
minions
if
start
the
to die.
stream had no game sounds,
Yeah.
but I had no game sounds, so it was really eerie for.
Is it not live on Twitch for League?
It takes you out of the moment, you know.
It usually just
Thank God we
lags,
had game
but
sounds. Otherwise this would be
fuck it.
It would be, I would be
Fun
uncomfortable.
fact was I would just
watching.
mute
We'll
LCS
do it.
and pretend to be a caster with my roommate on the couch. So, to me, that's my roots right there, Jeb.
Okay, you're in your comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this
Alright.
feels. Yeah, this does feel better. All right, let's catch up though on for
Okay.
this, because when we look at junglers like J4 and Vi,
All right.
immediately, Jad, I'm thinking they can look for early action. If anything is going to happen early in this game, do you have an expectation of where that might be and why?
I was just.
there's a do or die on both Rocket League and League front.
For early
Rocket
action
League,
with
we're
the junglers.
still
Sounds
locked
like
for
a
the
J4.
major,
I'm seeing a
no
lane
matter
like
what.
Nautilus,
League,
thinking
if we
that's
lose
one
this, we
example
are
of a
fucking
lane you
cooked.
can
So
try and impact early on.
For sure.
we've got to really get it together here.
And it's going to depend on mid and bot prio. So currently, the wave is just pushing back. I don't think anyone is.
Feels like a
necessarily that exposed to
multi-streaming
Toss
March
the one
Madness
early ward
games.
in the
Yeah.
river. Looks like B-Boy is still sitting on his trinket, so unlikely that we see anything until everyone full clears and moves towards bot grab.
Yeah, if we do get the push back from FBI, and okay, already some aggression happening here.
I like the aggression.
Heal use as FBI gets chunked
Very
out.
good.
That does
Heal
actually
down,
come
jungler
So
coming.
B-Boy will now
We're gonna
walk
see
up,
it.
but they spot
We're
the
good.
Jarvan. Immediately start the pathway. Contracts
Wait.
is
No!
here. Line lands, followed up by the root. B-Boy in trouble, and first blood to Ignar.
That's crazy that B-Boy died to that. Didn't burn flash on the hook. They
Why
were
would he not
connected.
flash?
Also, it looks like Contracts
Yeah, we're
doesn't
still
have
fighting for this
smite.
right now. Zinni's coming from mid lane.
Oh.
Secure for Contracts. He actually does pick that one up. XU's not able to take it away.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
That's not good.
bizarre
Let me
start
move
to
this.
that game. I mean, it seemed like it was an early chunk win for Shopify Rebellion's bot lane, but then get a little overconfident, and the J4 gets there first.
He absolutely does. Contracts is going to end up getting the double scuttle, so a small consolation prize, and the kill did end up going over to Ignar, so it probably ends up not being
Let's go,
super
Koifer.
impactful, but it was a
Make
really
me feel
strange
better.
series of events.
What happened in League hurt my feelings. It did lift my spirits.
A little faster, but outside of that, yeah,
Flip
you
reset. Let's go,
probably
LJ.
go on an 80 carry
Nice.
second
Good
to
move.
Pick up more combat stats, but we do still have more combat stats with the double longsword compared to the
Alright.
pole, so in that regard,
Tech pause there. Maybe they reset over there. That'd be great.
Split. You know, it is the last stop on the road to the major. Teams are going to be at their peak. That's when you see them at even strength. They'll go the distance and see if it happens here again. Kofer will collect this one from his own back line. to the skies, just short of
Ooh,
the
nice.
ceiling
Good
from
bump.
the 2-piece out of the way. Trying to get the dunk on Wavy. Now LJ
The double?
line it up for himself and could only
A little
feather
off.
pass down
All right.
to nobody.
We didn't have anyone there for it. It's okay.
Out at the mid boost. And there's a bump from Talk, but another situation
That was scary.
similar to the
A little bit of a pucker moment.
Dangerous ball in front of net, but second man not there for the shot.
Who will capitalize on those opportunities? Talk just gets a touch on
Yeah,
the
just
before
oh
going to
nope.
the skies. And now 2-piece takes that from Wavy. Leaves the ball, and all First Killer can do is pop it up. Wavy
Good
shoots it
save.
by Kofer. That creates a juicy rebound for Talk. Try to feather it down, and First Killer is in his way. 2-piece will give a look.
Way to break that shit up, First Killer. All right, let's get some boost. Let's get some boost. There we go.
Back and forth they go. There's no time to breathe.
Is there modifiers on sticks? Holy smokes, this ball is getting jettisoned across the field.
Heat seeker.
I mean, it doesn't look normal.
2-piece
Oh,
ranging
just missed it.
back. He'll be called into action as Kofer's shot denied at point blank range.
Nice. No, get in there. Damn.
Was just gonna piece
Good look though. Good luck. Good luck. First Killer almost got to it.
waiting for the rebound and never got a clean look at
Good pass. Good pass. Very nice.
Kofer here, the demo for First Killer sets it up. First, Kofer has to dodge the bump attempt, then sees LJ, gets a perfect pass to him, and LJ slotting that shot underneath the defense. All around team effort there from Rebellion, from the demo from First Killer to the control and pass from Kofer to the finish from LJ. Fantastic start for the Shopify Rebellion.
Here we go, First Killer. No boost. Unlucky.
Very quickly, Redacted very aware of the situation.
You hear Jinxie might want to sign Redacted? I did hear that.
Take that ball away from him. First Killer avoids contact.
That'd be very cool.
And will be right there at the goal line to start the counterattack.
They're a great team.
For Shopify Rebellion. It's only short-lived though. Only to midfield. Talk trying to add to his highlight reel. His own personal highlight reel, really. That's what this entire split has been. But on that instance, he is denied and has to go back and just be a normal Rocket League player for a moment.
And you guys were talking about the talk show.
Here we go, Kofer.
Yesterday and this weekend.
Oh, the Musty! Holy shit! What the fuck? A complete empty tank Musty. What?
Power to this point. I mean, Wavy does, I mean, it's a wide turn. He's looking for boost.
Oh my god!
No.
Wait, that was so dirty.
Still, just not enough. And the lead double.
You saw the reaction out of LJ as well. That was buttery smooth on that Musty. Wavy's worst nightmare there. Kofer, what a start he's had.
23 goals on the weekend, more than anybody else in the tournament.
Oh, good bump. Let's go, FK. Good move! Oh my god, we're playing hot. Oh my god, we're playing so dirty.
Wow, this is a crazy start for Rebellion. First Killer again, uncontested. We saw him have a lot of space against Foot. You're wondering, is this Foot just making some missteps? Well, I don't know now. It just might be Shopify Rebellion playing at the next level. They are dominant in this series against Redacted as well.
Oh, Kofer with a clean win. It just seems like everything's coming up for Shopify Rebellion right now. They have Redacted downloaded. That will fall to 2-piece. Doesn't have much to work with. And
Oh, Kofer with room? Oh, no boost though.
by Kofer, and Shopify Rebellion can play with a lot of comfort. Now it's First
Good
Killer
shot.
to the tally. 2-piece with nothing in the tank. Makes the save, but all he can do is just send it out to the side, and more offense coming as First Killer dodges Wavy. Wavy has to make the stop at the back. It still just can't clear the zone, can't get comfortable at all.
Nice.
That's going to be left in front. Actually turns into a
double
shot,
commit.
which is just crazy.
I mean, these are well-placed hits by Shopify Rebellion to put the ball in the perfect spot to drain out whatever boost Redacted has been able to put together. Redacted stuck on low boost for so long.
Nice. Way to break that shit up. Nope, league's back.
I thought Kofer and First Killer might team up for a pinch there as well. They are playing so good right now, Stacks. This has been
Nice. Oh, LJ saved it. Huge. We're playing for both teams right now.
Point for most of the game.
Huge. That's fine though. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. Kind of just freestyling at this point, to be honest.
Takes out two-piece and gets that to the corner. It just feels like
Oh, the reset too.
with their food for the last 2 minutes, and for good reason. They've earned it.
Nice. What a great game one. Holy Lord. We looked so good
A
there.
player like Zinni coming in with this champ pool does exciting picks, high mechanical skill.
All right.
Language barrier can be a legitimate concern.
Let's go now, League. Come on. Feel the energy from our Rocket League boys. We just laid a biblical smackdown in game one. Now let's do the same thing here in League.
Zinni currently going in. He shuriken flipped already. He uses the shroud as
Oh,
well.
that's
And now
that's
XU perfectly
scary.
laying the flag and
Well
drags
played
it
though,
up.
Zinni.
Perfect executions out and is fine. Even in the 1v2, he's holding his own. Pushes back XU and Palafox.
Yeah, they got the ult out of Zinni, so Palafox is still going to have his ult if we end up seeing a Drake fight.
Holy
It's actually
dopamine
having
maxing. Yeah, for real though.
top Scuttlecrab.
That Kofor Musty with no boost was unreal.
Happen, so we're not going to have the Scuttlecrab battle.
Yeah,
But it
no
will be level
6-minute
6 for
bot lane
contracts.
all in. It is spawning on the top side. It's got to be like a 10% spawn rate up there.
I think it's bugged. I have a theory.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have a theory. I've DM'd Freak to look into it.
He's just denying it. He doesn't want to admit.
He doesn't work the weekends.
We have an invade happening though. Contract's level 6. XU still level 5. Contracts will start up the red buff, but XU should hit level 6 off of all of the Krugs. We'll see. It's got to be close.
He
but
knows.
Contracts did get 3 Scuttle
Yeah, he's
Crabs. He got
triple-crabbed
bot
him.
and top, and then the second spawn. So XU actually is not
Nice.
6. Contracts just takes away the red buff, and XU has to have a support room all the way up just to try and get these chickens. Shopify Rebellion, meanwhile, also have Seos up.
Nice. Oh, no, no, no. That's way too deep. We're not there. What are we doing?
Level 6 finally. Flash up from
Why? Contracts, why?
the kill onto Contract.
Oh.
Grudge match
We
bull.
took the red buff. We didn't need to do that.
Dignitas.
What's the over-under on ult? Palafox lands onto Contracts,
Oh, we should have
actually,
asked that one.
because he's 1 for 1 on ults to kills on his former jungler.
Oh.
Goes in for the big play. Contracts is really
Another
feeling
Grudge
it there.
line? No, Zinni's fine.
Stole the red, wanted to steal the Raptors as well, but just really bad timing there that XU was able to secure level 6, get the ult,
Oh,
and
nice.
trap Contracts where he did.
Stuff the backboard.
I saw that.
First killer just watches
He
one
missed.
trickle on by.
Good shit, first killer.
LJ has been so annoying.
Oh, no, he got bumped. He got bumped. He didn't miss. Good shit.
Replay.
And it's Palafox sees the moment. Little visual bug. He did
Yeah.
flip him over the wall, though, if you just track where that ult should knock him to. XU can't quite connect on the next flag and drag, so Seos' flash will get burned on the Ignar hook instead. Big win across the board there for Dig.
Yeah, I mean, heads up play for Contracts to realize, okay, I got 3 Scuttles. He's going to be underleveled. I can go for the invade. The red buff was great, but then sticking around a little long. Potentially just the confidence of Seos. Support, notably, always around Contracts. One of the highest, support jungle proximity stats in the league. But this time around, it is Dignitas that benefit from it. And now
Please.
2 kills to 0.
I do not want to be out on League this early. Please, boys.
To get fed in this game.
You've got to play smarter than that.
DPS later on with Jin being so far back, Sion being a brick wall who doesn't really do that much
Our
damage.
Rocket
So
League squad is so
going in
fucking
exactly
good,
the right
though.
place early. And XU looks like he's trying to set up some control at Drake. Nice that
LJ?
they got some control words out of the way, but that was probably their turn, and now they have to reset.
Oh,
Yeah,
close.
Seos saw FBI alone.
Almost got it off
Clearing
backboard.
some wards. Hits the Q,
Dangerous
but
touch there, that's
ult
okay,
from
though.
B-Boy goes a little wide, chain of corruption dodge. So good sidestep from FBI. Dignitas are not going to just start up the Dragon, and in fact, XU seemed like he wasn't even confident enough to just stick around immediately on the Scuttle.
I mean, Contracts took a couple Void Grubs. Looks like he just did 2 of them rather than 3 because he wanted to make his way down to Drake.
Yeah, don't even give the information to your opponent where you were. There's a ward that should just spot Contracts here.
But it's really hard to contest this.
Gopher,
wave.
no
That
boost
River-
again?
River and the bot wave is
That's when he's most dangerous, apparently.
also on vision, but
Gotta be ready for the
Force way in
musty.
here. He's
I'm
gotta
just going
watch
to
out.
say, knowing Contracts, I've never seen a
Nice way to break
Dragon
that shit up,
that he
LJ.
can just steal flash over the wall from Ignar.
No! We're caught again?
Palafox with the second ult onto his
Zinni!
jungler.
Zinni, get him!
Gets the kill again.
No, there's no way.
Zinni
And we're gonna
trying
lose
to utilize
Seos.
B-Boy will get that kill credit, but Dignitas gets another in the pit, and will look
Zinni
at the
got him at
Dragon
least.
Afterwards, big win for Dig.
Huge win. Yes, B-Boy.
We're fucking cooked, man.
He has a bit of
That's
a run
so
off on
bad
the
for
team,
us.
but not for as long as
Jesus.
Doesn't count.
So that's
4
like,
years.
what's 1 step below ultimate? That's just grudge match kill.
That was one ult from Contracts onto Palafox, though. So keep the counter in mind.
True.
That's the first one.
They're targeting each other right here. But, I mean, that's the CC chain, right? Nautilus into Jhin, into Ultimate. Flashless Contracts, but he does buffer the ult with his own ult. Keeps him alive for a fraction of a second longer. And then it's really Zinni who did the work there, and B-Boy's the one.
We're gonna need Zinni to just be a fucking hero for us.
Go over to Dig, which extends
It's
their
gonna just be the
engagement.
Zinni show.
I gotta say, this grudge match is delivering right now. That is twice that Palafox has been able to pull it off, and this time he gets a MasterCard Power Spike as well. You talked about how important gold on him. 2 kills. That's a first very early item.
Oh, good save. Good fucking
He's only
save.
113 gold down though. He's looks like
Oh
he's
yeah.
able to get 2
Oh yeah. There you go, first killer.
Equalizing some of
Very
that
nice.
gold already, and Ignar's got to clear that ward. XU is not spotted, but I imagine
Big
he's
counter.
very cautiously.
Yeah, you gotta
Please,
get back to the situation.
League
That's
boys.
the first item is FBI.
Please feel this momentum from our Rocket League squad. Please, B-Boy, finish him. No, he still had flash.
Spelled down. Dignitas.
Oh, and we're gonna lose Seos for it.
Now Ignar will look for the nice line.
Oh, fuck me.
There were a lot of minions.
It's all bad. It's all bad. And oh no, he's gonna get no. Wait.
Will get 1 kill trade.
Let's go, B-Boy.
Get 2. A double kill.
Okay.
For both teams. Number advantage to Dig. Well played, B-Boy.
Thank God.
Attack speed Varus with the surprise damage
Okay.
that comes out more consistently rather than as bursty. So huge amounts of gold go back to B-Boy. I feel like even though
We will take that.
2 kills
We will take
it's not gonna
that.
be worth it whatsoever. So the origin of this play was pretty much just them trying to get the summoner spells out of FBI. Never really feel like that's
I don't know how this Nautilus hook hits, by the
turn
way.
happens, right? Interestingly enough,
Threads it
Charlie
right in
never
front of the
got
fucking
dodged.
melee
It
minions.
could have bursted B-Boy a little bit faster and maybe prevented these kills. So XU probably just feels like they're all dead. Doesn't ult?
Oh.
I feel like if you ult right away, at least one of those kills.
Gopher also
doesn't
just got a
happen.
nice goal. Lovely, lovely.
And also they didn't
Okay.
chain the CC with the
Big
knockout.
momentum.
The charge landed while he was in the air from the flag and dragon.
Great
But
setup from first killer.
regardless, that's a well-played bot lane counterplay from B-Boy. 3-2-0 now with Bork completed and getting towards that Cole completed as well. Fudge even roams all the way bot side here. Walked down to back up the push on the bottom turret and will TP back top now.
Yeah, he's not going to get stats credit for that, but that pretty much denied a whole wave from FBI. If
And we
they
actually
die out,
No!
Photon says, all right, no Mbessa, I will capitalize. Palafox
Damn, Zinni right now is playing fucking beautifully against Palafox. Please finish him. Please finish him.
Trying his best to keep his carry alive. FBI will
Zinni?
back on
There
the
you go,
B-Boy.
Zinni.
chases
Good
him
1v1.
all the way down, while Seos trying to get to safety. XU no Cataclysm means that the Braum is
Okay.
out of there. What a turn from
Okay.
Rebellion yet again.
what an absolute
Huge.
battle. Fudge also gets
We
the
squeezed
first
water
kill
from a
on top of
stone
it.
there.
Now there's no teleport to match him up there, so he's going to get a bunch of gold off
Wait
of
a
this. And
minute.
XU,
Ooh, Seos going for a back in his own jungle, thinking he's safe, but actually he does have
Wait.
contracts in his
Contracts?
pocket. XU
Do we win these?
thought maybe that was just the
Okay.
Braum alone. Has
Hey,
to
flash out. That's worth.
away
That's
now.
worth.
Does not even get
That's
the-
worth.
sure, why
Good
not?
shit.
So Fudge
Good game
gets the whole
2
turret
on the Rocket
on
League
board. I
side.
think that ends up actually being a positive play. That was the goofiest fight, man, because we kept zooming out, and I understand why. We wanted to see the kill of Zinni onto Palafox. He's just rotating.
The way
his turret
Zinni
over
dodged
and
the
over
Azir
again,
ult was
slowly
beautiful.
walking
Check this shit
Palafox
out.
down. Like, you feel like Palafox
Perfect.
would have been one shot on the left side here right away.
Then flashing through it. Zinni played it wonderfully.
Which I didn't do the first time. It's just everyone in a big little clump, and you can't.
Back to
watch that.
live. Okay,
And we're caught in our jungle. Please, please, Zinni, clean it. Zinni, clean it.
Try and turn it around though.
There you go, Zinni. There you go, Zinni.
Stand strong as Dignitas went deep into Shopify territory.
Nice. They gave it to Zinni as well. Let's go. Let's go.
That's a double picked up.
Over 1.5, or, well, 1.5k gold lead.
How they got there, I don't think it
Very
matters.
good, very good. Super worth. Yes. Yes.
Give me one more.
True, potentially. It ends up that's really bad for Palafox. If the Akali gets ahead of the Azir here, now that the role quests are completed and the mid laners are moving to side lanes, it becomes really hard for Palafox to farm. He was in a pretty good state before this, but now that Zinni has been able to kind of pick up these kills in these skirmishes that were just erupting around the map, that's going to be tilting for Palafox. So,
God, that's so good. That's so good for us.
Zinni is opening up quite a lead.
Woo!
He has the Gunblade, and he's going to make it really hard for Palafox to play.
This is my favorite type of League of Legends, though, chat. I think we're starting off a big Sunday of games with a banger here. We got 15 kills in under 15 minutes, and I don't think it's going to slow down. These teams know that their tournament lives are on the line. The LCS lock-in Swiss stage ends today, and one of these teams is guaranteed out of here. Both of them showed up to fight.
For sure. Loser is
Come on,
out.
baby.
Winners will
Come on,
have to
baby.
play at the end of the day. If Dig wins, they play TL. If
Want
Shopify
this
wins, they
dragon.
play Lion. And
I
we
want
have
this dragon.
Starting with the pressure that they have bought in mid lane. I feel
Are they
like
just gonna
they're
give?
probably just gonna let
Yeah, they're
this
just
one
gonna give.
go
All right,
and
perfect.
have a
Good.
better fight later.
Good dragon.
Went all the way topside, does not have the teleport.
Good,
Fudge
good,
was
good, good.
Mid, so numbers advantage for Shopify Rebellion, and a dragon secured to boot. Plus a 2,000 gold lead. They're starting to get the early game in their favor. They're running away with this game just slightly.
And Zinni with a good start to this game. A lot of chatter about him in the first 2 weeks because super hyped to replace Palafox and fix Shopify, but his first 4 games haven't been that good. Need to remind you, Quid's first 4 games also really bad.
Yeah.
So I will say, when you are a young international player,
Oh, there you go, Kofor. Way to break that shit up. Let's stay here. Let's stay here.
aren't that good, even if you are a good player. Just throwing that out there.
Quid
Oh, the double reset? The triple reset?
Championships like Quid has shown us what he's capable
Now let's finish
of.
it, Kofor. Off the ceiling, and nah.
Despite those early
That was a
4
good
rough
save. That's all right.
games, I was hoping Zinni would have a similar trajectory, because if we're being honest, he looked like the worst mid lane in the league if you just look at his last game's performances.
Sure.
And this is a great start, 3-0-1. Rift Herald now started out by Shopify Rebellion. Remember, they got the 2 grubs earlier. They
Looks like they're just giving
dragged,
Herald
and
as
they're gonna
well.
get this
Good.
one uncontested as well. It seems like
Good.
Dignitas's confidence, or at least their timing, is not
Excellent
quite
objectives.
enough to stop Shopify Rebellion from stacking these objectives.
I think they're in actually a really bad game state at the moment, mainly because Palafox is no longer stronger than Zinni. Don't love the team composition when you look at game states like this, where if the Azir falls behind the Akali, which often happens.
Here we go, LJ.
How do you actually play? Because Photon's not going to get pushed on the Ambessa, Azir's not going to get pushed on the Akali, and then Jhin Nautilus can't win 2v2 into Varus Braum. Are you better 5v5? Maybe.
Yeah,
if you really get. But how do you set up a 5v5 when you can't push?
No! Oh, come on, baby. Get out of there, Fudge.
Now Fudge has to execute here. As Execute jumps on top of him. Photon saving up that Q. Will not get the knock up yet. Fudge trying to stay alive as long as possible, but will fall Photon with the kill credit.
Damn.
So they end up getting 450 gold plus assists for that. But look what it's going to cost them. Zinni gets the last plate as well as the turret. That's probably
we got tier 1 mid and bot, so that's fine. That's fine.
Positive play.
Yeah, 2.5k now.
Good death.
Good death right there.
Good death.
And, it seems like Dignitas, they are still trying
Good butt.
some of these plays.
Thank you
but
for the butt.
early aggression that we saw, the invading the jungle, the trying to push into
Oh, good pass!
defend against their own invades. Not quite seeing those plays right
Maybe
now.
a little too much
Shopify
mustard.
Rebellion
Oh, the
getting
bump.
down
Unlucky.
Dignitas'
It's alright.
side.
It's alright.
Contracts will jump over the wall. Chain of Corruption lands onto Ignar. Harder to pick the Nautilus as he dredge lines to safety, so one ult used, and still Ignar is out safe.
Absolutely. Everyone just going to reset. Feel like Shopify just wants to try and keep waves deeply pushed. We got 2 minutes until the next Chemdrake. As you can see,
LJ, finish it.
kind of mid lane, but he's a little bit homeless because the Jhin needs to be mid lane. So now Palafox is just going to be catching waves on the safe side wherever the Akali isn't. But as you can see, Palafox already moving top lane. Akali's going to be moving in that direction as well.
Oh, Kofor coast to coast. That looked like it could have been a great pass.
Plays why I don't even necessarily think this is Palafox's fault. I think Palafox played a good laning phase, but in this game, the composition as well as who got gold from the skirmishes is really working against him.
And when you look at a lot
Damn.
of the threats on the side of the Rebellion side, it's going to be
No!
easier to play this. You have an Ambessa ult.
Game 3, we're falling apart?
Holly getting on top of you. Varus throwing damage on you from long range. Really, really tough to actually play these team fights if they're even able to find them, which, based on game state, they have not been able to do so far.
And XU's doing what he has to. He actually needs to be there so that Palafox can even touch that wave.
What are we looking to do
Otherwise,
here
he's
in
gonna see through
the
that bush
jungle? What are we looking
and
for
kill
here?
him. So all this time being invested by Jarvan in the top side just so Palafox can
Okay.
farm. Now they might hope to catch Zinni being a little
All right,
aggressive.
Zinni.
As soon as Varus shows
We
up,
need you to somehow get out of this. They're setting up a death bush here.
Contract's going for an invade on the other side, so Dignitas have 3 members onto Zinni. The shuffle lands out of
Damn,
the smoke
unlucky.
screen to line up the Nautilus.
Oh!
Is he able to get away?
Let's go!
The safety. Oh, beautiful from Shopify.
Good shit, Zinni.
Well played by Zinni XU.
He still could look for it. Zinni is going for a back in a very confident spot, but not punished.
First killer? Let's go, first killer!
Yeah, you didn't see him.
Excellent solo play.
Because I guess he already had Flag and Drake, but he could have walked over, smote, delayed his recall a little bit more. But they'd already spent so much time.
Great fucking shot. That was beautiful right there.
Yeah, he is out.
Yeah. But still, well played from Zinni. It looked dire when the Azir shuffles you away, then the depth charge, point and click CC, but he gets back to the smoke screen
Nice.
and is able
Okay,
to
good.
get out with
I
the
got
shuriken
a little
flip in perfect
frightened there.
execution. So I still want to go back to the point that we were thinking about, okay, is it time for the Orianna? Is it time for these more safe traditional picks for Zinni? And no, he's pulling out the Akali, and he's looking very, very good. This is night and day difference from the Zinni that we saw the last 2 weekends.
For sure. And for what it's worth, once the Jarvan's locked in, if you have Orianna Varus against Jarvan Orianna, not great. But as soon as you have a best of I, suddenly it feels like you're not getting locked down. I don't feel like Dig can contest this. They use too many ultimates top lane. So if Shopify get any type of flank, which they can get with a push mid lane, they can probably win this fight.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh! Chains of Corruption? Come on, baby.
But there is damage around it. Meanwhile, XU's trying to stop.
Come on, Zinni. I see Zinni in the back line. Nice. No! Fuck! No, 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 no. How did we throw that? How did we throw that? That Azir ult fucked us so hard. Oh my god, we blew it. Oh my god, we blew that. Wow, we really blew that.
Not that pretty, because if they commit to
Thanks, first killer.
they will all
Good
get
goal.
flanked, but they managed to retreat.
Ah, I can't believe we just blew that. I can't believe we just blew that.
Got to multi-hit.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah. Okay, Bessa. Watch Akali. No. Look at Akali, guys. Akali dead. Bessa. Look. Guys, fuck up nicer right now.
Nice.
Oh boy.
I also noticed a triple knock-up from Photon Scion Q mid-fight. Huge tunnel vision there by Shopify Rebellion. I think they had ultimate grudge batch mode.
Our team fight has just been bad all season.
He ends up doing 5,000
It sucks. It's so sad.
Heard about how many times he was supposed to
Oh man, our team fight. Zinni,
Zinni looks to
do
get
it. Just do it all yourself.
will go out. Contracts in his back pocket means that Palafox cannot go in and finish the kill. But Zinni took a big
0-second goal. First killer. No, it's just a little off target. Fuck.
If you play too deep into Dignitas' side of the map, you can get punished still.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't flank that Azir, he is going to shred you. Also, if you stand in place and Scion gets 3 people in a full charge queue,
Not advised?
it's also going to turn the fight around.
Ah, okay, noted for future solo
I think
queue.
they've learned.
Yeah,
I think Shopify's...
We threw our lead so hard.
I also want to credit FBI there and the comms listening in. I love when we get to hear the players. He was so clear saying, okay, watch Akali, Akali dead, now go in, you know? Then everyone started celebrating once the knockup came through and they knew they were winning the fight. As the red buff stolen away again, Contracts has a personal vendetta against that one. Zinni lands a shuriken flip and the blast cone, but Palafox gets out. Were you hoping for one more, Viol?
No, I was hoping he just takes it in.
Oh, yeah.
Just for action, it would have been a super in play. I also say FBI has damage now. Once you get that Infinity Edge on the Jhin, you're no longer a little low damage, long range guy. Your bullets really start hurting. So if he just opens up at the back of team fights and lands anything onto B-Boy or Zinni, he can start taking them from half health to nothing.
Okay, come on.
Where, as a Jhin
Please,
player, you're thinking, okay,
please.
I have 2 people I can hit. Realistically, you're going to be doing decent damage to everybody except for maybe Braum while his shield's up. These are not true tank front lines that are stacking armor, so Jhin actually will be pumping damage here, despite the fact that that last fight, B-Boy's damage was off the charts. He was trying his best to, you know, team fight carry there, but as the game goes on, the Jhin will be a threat.
Game 4 Rocket League.
Items, but a pretty short
Need to close it out.
Overall for Shopify, so they need to be able to keep those side lanes pushed for these.
Oh my god, we keep getting caught!
Chain of Corruption response from B-Boy, but Seos is locked down. Use the W, but now Contracts locked into the Cataclysm. Palafox and Zinni, meanwhile, 1v1 in the mid lane yet again as Fudge goes in with Contracts, trying to get on to
Okay, there you go, B-Boy.
XU will fall. Palafox
Just get out, just get out, just get out, just get out! Wait, Fudge?
Shopify's solo laner has tried his best. Palafox goes into the Saces. Dredge line again onto
Fudge almost did something pretty impressive there. That was close. If he had got that kill, that would have made that whole thing worth.
Barely in favor of Dignitas, and they actually pull their way back ahead with the engage onto the Braum. It seemed like it took them.
Oh no, no, no.
Look at how long he lives for.
I mean, Akali's top lane when this fight actually begins.
Rocket League, we're falling apart now too.
Palafox and Zinni do their own little thing up top, so they're not really involved in this fight. Really well played there. I'd say Photon and FBI working together. Sion actually giving appropriate peel for his carries. And then Fudge nearly hero play here. Dodges every shot from
So close. So close on killing Palafox there.
Ends up not being able to get the kill on a Palafox.
Their XU goes in, flag and drag onto B-Boy, full health, thinking, okay, we can turn, but they just killed the Braum, and there weren't more.
Good save, LJ.
Team. So at least Shopify Rebellion were able to get one. End of the day, though.
Good pass. Oh, good shot. First killer, finish it. No! What a save.
In their favor, despite having 6.
What?
It's the power of taking turrets on the side of
LJ?
Rebellion as now
Oh my god, these saves.
are just trying to catch
What the
saves again.
fuck?
They will get that scuttle crab.
Yeah, we want this line bush. It is our line bush. Do not go in there if you're
You don't cross the line. Okay?
All right, go for it. Your turn. Surely he can't make another fucking miraculous save 3 times in a row?
Shopify, they really want to get these side waves pushing so that they get good flank angles in team fights, but that's why Photon, he just needs to be really efficient with his time when he's in mid lane like that, and he has
All right,
been
Zinni, come on,
for the
baby,
last 2
please.
engagements, but with that failed engage, it does give Shopify a little bit of time to reset these side waves and get push.
One thing that is in favor of Shopify there is that Palafox had to use the Seeker's Arm Guard to survive Fudge, so he will not have that tool, but does still have Flash. FBI doesn't have Flash. I'm looking at the Dragon coming up in 5 seconds, thinking that some
Really want this dragon. Really want this dragon.
this fight, if Shopify are able to get on Palafox, if they're able to get on FBI.
And again, difficult approach for Dignitas. They will have to use their Scion's tankiness in order to create space here. Just walks right into that line bush, pushes Seos out.
Every time I see Seos in that spot,
Oh, Fudge, no.
Fudge that everyone turns on to. FBI and XU doing big damage to him. Ignar holding the line so the team cannot back him up. Fudge trying his absolute best to survive it, but
Yep, I think we're looking a little cooked. I think we're looking a little sautéed. Please, Rocket League. Oh boy.
He's threatening a flank, but he's spotted by XU and Palafox. Seos does get out.
Wait.
Operation Save the Support successful
No.
for the Rebels.
I have to disengage.
As Dignitas still have a numbers advantage. They look at the Dragon.
Yeah, we're 27 minutes in. These death timers are long, so Fudge is going to be out for a while. Makes this Drake
Yeah, we can't challenge that. Oh boy. Good fucking save, LJ.
Jhin ends up with a nice little snare after XU finds him. I mean, Fudge was trying a pretty crazy flank angle, and now they get one more Drake, puts themselves on Soul Point, and it's time to redeploy and wait for the next one.
In moments like that, I love watching where the jungler is, because XU's a jungler that will do this.
Man.
Traditional jungler, when
Man,
the
oh
team's set
man,
up
oh
for the Dragon,
man.
will be with the team. They have the control wards. But no, he wrapped around the top line brush, and I don't think Fudge expected a J4 to be flag and dragging onto him from that angle.
Yeah, definitely not. 4 deaths now for Fudge, 1-4-1 versus the 3-0-5 Sion. We've definitely seen a couple of good Sion performances yesterday and today. Impact had the super brick wall Sion in like a
Come on, Kofor, please.
kill game, 0 deaths. This one,
Oh.
25 kill game, Photon, 0 deaths.
Wait, good demo, LJ? No,
Being
no
that
boost.
front line and not dying.
Also, just want to give a little nod to Ignar there. Just stone cold backing on the blast cone, does not care that Contracts is charging a Q right by him. He's like, bet, yeah, come at me, try it.
Got a protoplasm harness as well.
Yeah.
Supports with the higher income. I love seeing the way these builds change now. So just a little bit of an 8 take.
Oh, man.
Supportive, like no Knight's Vow, no Z.
We're in a dire position here, both games.
Flying in. There's going to be a lot of damage coming back at him, and he needs a little bit of extra.
Good demo. Good demo. All right, way to bring it back. Good fucking demo.
B-Boy did go for the Blade of the Rune King first item, so he's trying his best to chew through those. And this is a lot of HP that you get out of this one. As a support main myself, I like this item being in the game. It's really fun to pick up on things like Nautilus, things like Braum.
Yeah, every time you got a little bit of extra gold and you know you need like an extra frontline game, pick it up.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd go with something like Bandle Pipes if you have a lot of attack speed people. But here, who cares?
Let's
about
avoid
the
OT.
Nobody cares about the
Let's
Bandle
just
Pipe.
put one in. Let's just put a nasty little stinker in.
Maybe next time?
Oh man, he got bumped.
Yeah.
Good challenge. Good challenge.
He
Oh.
should be
All right.
Pipes lock it or pipes vow.
And the night
No!
would make more sense if you're
Cringe!
Ignar, because you're like,
No!
okay, there's a Kali and a Vi and a
Way to break that shit up, LJ. Oh boy.
There's not a lot of people trying to
Okay, we're
dive
fine.
B-Boy for Seos to be protecting
Yeah,
here. but
especially attack speed Varus would really love the Vandal pipes.
that's just
Overtime.
min-maxing,
That's
though.
okay.
It all comes down to execution.
That's okay.
So far, it feels like Dignitas, they executed well in the early game. There were a couple fumbles in more of that transition to mid, but for the last couple of minutes, they have had control 3 dragons to 1. And now the Baron vision dance
Gopher?
begins, clearing out the control ward, the shot clock put down.
Oh, that's a terrible touch from them, but we're not there. Oh, unlucky. It's all right.
I mean, they're playing like a veteran team, Dignitas right now, because
Oh, and it just... They're starting to miss.
3 early kills and was about
Not us, them.
pulled up on the Azir.
That one fell right between 2 of them.
Was stronger
We
than
could have
Sign
just
at
put
the
a
time.
put a little goofy one in
Just
there.
had positive plays to make. So they just stood their ground, they caught waves where they could, and then they approached objectives and just went for those team fights every 5 minutes, because it's the only time they'd really be able to generate positive
First killer,
plays.
he missed the
Minimize
reset.
the negative plays, and they've capitalized when they could to now be in control of the game again.
And we're at the
Oh,
you'll
tough.
see less all-out
The
action
demo.
because
Oh man,
the
everything's crumbling. Why? Please, Rebellion, please. What the fuck?
Getting gold into your carry's pocket so that you
Oh
can
my
test that.
god.
There's a lot of gold.
We've had such incredible leads on both these games, and we're just giving them up. We're giving them up.
Plus, Summoner spells a pretty
Oh
good so
god.
in a minute
Not
and a half
again.
time,
Not
this is an
again.
all-out bombastic team fight. Every tool is
Bombastic.
available. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now.
I mean, remember the stakes here. Ultimate grudge match. Palafox, 4 years with contracts, all of last year with Shopify. Leaves the team, goes to Dignitas, and neither team has a good start. But can Palafox take them down to eliminate his former team, or will Shopify be able to eliminate Palafox? Fudge is looking for a flank, and again, Dignitas just noticed that there's a little bit of danger. Back away.
Yeah.
Looks like he might have TP'd.
Oh.
Zinni actually on the Akali that was pushing up on that top side. So Zinni got the turret plates. He walks up, gets a full wave under there. Now Photon will start to catch that. The side lanes have been pushed in Shopify's favor.
Yep.
They have the team that can instant just kind of like pull that trigger button with things like Mbessa and Vi ult. And they have the confidence to push these waves forward. Dignitas have been kind of catching them. But now with Dragon coming up in 40 seconds, we're at
At
that
least
point
we're
where
chipping away at
you're
the
gonna
gold
start
lead.
TPing Photon down there. If he's constantly trying to catch his wave, because Zinni is not letting him just kind of equalize this right now.
Yeah, well, he does have TP. He's also got 1,600 bonus shielding from his W, so he's a 5,400
That's a
health,
lot.
360 armor Scion. So he's not dying quickly, even if B-Boy is attack speed Varus. You know, without those Bandle pipes, just make things up.
Bandle pipes would be the difference.
I'm a little surprised he didn't.
Fuck
like,
me,
he doesn't
man.
want something because he really needs damage, but he does want the extra durability.
I'm
from
getting
Guardian Angel.
salty.
So Drake up in 4 seconds, and Dig again control the river. Let's see if they can get Soul.
Ooh, charge Scion Q. B-Boy almost walked into it. Had the GA, but you don't want it to pop before.
Okay, we can't give Soul.
Also a GA on XU.
We.
So
Oh
watch for the
fuck.
all lanes. Watch for the catch here as Palafox gets onto Zinni in the shroud, but doesn't get over the wall. Palafox on the killing spree as Dig catch one member out before the fight starts.
Well, that's
Now
GG.
they're looking for another. Contracts will XU in place. GA pop. Meanwhile, Ignor's holding the line for Palafox, fighting Seos and B-Boy on the flank. XU gets to safety. Fudge has to flash, and Shopify Rebellion.
You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
Dignitas win the fight and will get the objective.
Palafox with the potentially game-winning play. This will secure them the Dragon Soul. They knew they just need to find the flank.
Wow.
They see Zinni. Palafox, no hesitation,
Man.
flies in, gets the knockback, and they manage to execute him to make the fight not even close. That's going to be Soul, that's going to be Baron, and that's going to be a commanding lead for Dignitas.
And Zinni in that moment, it's a tough one. Hopefully we can get a look at a replay. He had tools to try and get over the wall. He's in the shroud, but he doesn't flash. He's not able to get the perfect execution over the wall, and he's locked
Well,
down.
that's
So just
tough.
gotta find the
That's
pick,
tough.
and now they get
Very
the
sad. Very,
Dragon
very
Soul
not happy.
plus Baron
No big
and a
smiling.
2,000 gold lead at 34 minutes.
Palafox has got to be feeling pretty good right now
Yep.
with the lead in this game. Let's watch this one more time. Yes, he's
Your
in the
LoL
shroud.
team does not like to fight 5v5s.
Yeah,
We,
he just failed
this
to
whole
get over the wall.
split,
Yeah, again, Flash, he had so many
have
tools.
been
He's got-
absolutely
he's jumping in
horrible
the
at
wall.
team fighting. Like, it's just, unfortunately, is what it is, man.
Gets burned on
We
contracts as well.
just
Extra
cannot
points,
execute
flying
team
out of the
fights.
fight without
Like, our
having
early
to
game has been
block.
good for the most part. This one, not so much. But even in this one, we had a 2.5k gold lead for a while. Like, our early games have been decent. We actually just cannot. We cannot team fight. We just cannot team fight.
He's actually walking forward. Didn't have a lot of members around him, but now they're just looking.
So we throw every lead and lose every team fight.
On his own, Shopify Rebellion with 3 members nearby. He's got his top lane coming.
At least we got. Hey, we got the Nautilus. Wait. Nope, he still got him. Okay, hold on. Dodge the Azir.
Goes into stasis himself as Contracts is out of there. Palafox on touch. FBI.
Wait, B-Boy, why? B-Boy, why? B-Boy, why? Holy shit, wait. I underestimated him.
What is going on? Contracts gets back in. The Guardian Angel comes through. FBI will not fall. B-Boy.
Good shot. Good snipe. Does he win this? No.
Stands tall.
What did we just see? They had
Well, that was interesting.
It looked like they had the picks at the start of the fight to end the game. Ultimately, they did win the fight 5-3.
Honestly,
what?
worth for us.
Okay, the start, Dig is
That was their Baron, by the way.
so Ignar thinks he can
Actually worth for us.
down early. Fudge actually escapes, and then Zinni makes a miraculous escape into all thing away. So he does end up dying to the flag.
Yeah.
I need to see what happens with Palafox. I think Palafox thinks the fight is over, so he goes to teleport onto the mid wave to like end the game.
What happens to his health
So he doesn't have vision of B-Boy. Yeah, he wants to end the game.
Corruption.
He lost object permanence of B-Boy.
No.
He thought he was just gone.
I can't believe B-Boy survived that long there.
The fight was over. Then he tries to come back to the fight and dies to
That's
B-Boy.
crazy. B-Boy had the control ward in the line brush, and he just held his ground. He sees Palafox TPing in front of him, and then still gets the Q onto him.
Oh, man. DeMonte.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes that's all you can
Do you
say.
even explain that?
Sometimes that is just the way she goes.
So, guys,
Well, that's really good for us.
on my screen.
Yeah.
Well, really good. I'm being extremely generous. But you gotta take the small wins. That's helpful for us. Put it in! Good shit. There you go. Good shit. Thank you, LJ.
While he's trying to TP, he had a tiny little health bar when that TP landed. B-Boy has been putting on a carry performance right now to keep Shopify Rebellion in this game, but it might not be enough because Dig, despite that, they still had FBI survive with a triple kill. They still have a gold lead. They still have the Dragon Soul. So
yeah,
Dig does still have control of this game, even if the fights are getting a little wacky.
But Baron's gone, Elder's up in 2 minutes, and the item builds are getting higher and higher in damage. So the more items you get, the less the soul matters, generally speaking. We have a nearly item capped FBI with 9 kills on the Jhin. 15,000 damage in a single team fight.
Total damage last team fight. That's more than...
Yeah, we've got to get on the Jhin.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Well, actually, we got to get on the Azir more so than the Jhin.
Who are just like health bar merchants for
Azir's the one that's been fucking our face in the team fights.
But it's still insane. B-Boy's had a couple really crack games. I remember the playoff Ezreal performance he had last year where he did 1,850 damage per minute. That was before all this goldflation we have in 2026. With
Damn it, god damn it!
Yeah. But it's still incredible. It's not really. Yeah, I feel like it's, you know.
That was not a good touch there.
What they used to.
Remember when a pop was 25 cents? You just like put a quarter in, get a...
You don't remember when that happened.
I do.
I
I
don't think that's when you were alive.
I was little.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't name brand, but yeah.
Okay. It was like a Costco soda, like RC Cola.
Is that like the local grocery store? Yeah.
That still doesn't seem true.
I swear.
Okay.
Hand on heart.
Yeah.
Dignitas right now still with that control and the Dragon Soul in 30 seconds.
Alright, come on. Just clear this. Just clear this. Just clear this. Thank you. I'll get some boost.
This game around. They're fighting
Okay.
a goal deficit of 2K.
Let's go first killer.
Soul, but if they can find a member picked out,
The LJ?
pick themselves,
Back to first killer. That was a good look. That was a good idea. Good idea. I like the thinking.
But it's gonna be tough.
I really don't think we can just give this.
Group up in the pit, that's when they're most vulnerable to the flank. So they want to try and do what they've done in the previous fights where they're just around the river, but they're the ones that find the flanker and they try and...
This is going to be the final team fight.
Are walking into a very dark river right now as Shopify Rebellion have Zinni and I believe Contracts was up there on the flank on the top half. Fudge is threatening on the bottom side. Here we go. Shopify Rebellion, they see that Elder started The inverse is true. The lines of vision have been
I also just
drawn
noticed we threw in
on
Rocket League.
sides
I got a
of
little
that
too
river.
tunnel visioned on League.
Does see XU
Oh no, no, Zinni, no! Scary, scary, scary.
Just the first one is now the engage comes through here. Big lockdown on the contracts. He's in trouble. Ignore has to flash away.
Actually, great ult there from Fudge. Zinni's just melted. Zinni didn't get to play. GG. GG.
Dignitas team fight that's looking one. B-Boy's trying his best on the Palafox, but a double kill to FBI. Stasis for Palafox. Flash away. Kill the B-Boy. Shopify Rebellion did not find their...
We are just terrible in team fights. Holy. Holy.
Before teleporting mid lane, crucially, and it's going to allow them to end the game.
Fool me once. Won't be fooled again, Jad.
He was pretty low on this DP too.
Yeah, I would say about the same as Dignitas look to draw first blood in this ultimate grudge match bowl. It's a best of 3. But
Oh my god, it's so sad. Okay.
to try and hold the line.
Well, we get another chance.
Have the stats of Dignitas if they want it. Palafox is low. Do they want to go for the turret dive, the fountain dive? No, Dignitas are all business. They'll take a clean game 1 win.
Unbelievable, man. We are a terrible team fighting squad.
When you go up against a team that has the pedigree and
Oof,
reputation
alright.
that Shopify Rebellion
It'll be
has,
like 15 minutes before
even down
game
to their
2.
coach, you think, all right,
Crazy.
they
Crazy.
just got our number here. That's what mere mortals would think. Redacted are just a little bit different. And they have scrambled back 3 one-goal games. Just seems to be their specialty. And what would it mean, James, for an unsigned team to go through the entire online portion of the split and emerge as the #1 team in the land? You can have an unsigned team in SSA. It surely would never happen in North America or Europe. That's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, and for Two Beast and even for Wavy, who was repping Shopify Rebellion for the last chance qualifier.
This is exactly what happened last week too. We get a great lead on Redacted and then just throw.
Your future is on the line.
Please turn it around.
Like you're saying, Stacks, it really is unthinkable. I never in a million years would have guessed that Redacted would be at this point, playing at this level. This is inspiring stuff from Redacted, but on the other side, the job's not done yet, Stacks. We saw what Shopify Rebellion can do against, but we saw what they can do against Redacted in the first 2 games. Now, we'll see if they get the timeout buff or if this series will end here on Neo Tokyo.
Okay, let's go back to playing like we did in game 1 and 2, huh? Instead of playing on the back foot.
For just having pure talent and not
Well, we're already on the back foot. So let's... Okay, let's get out of this. There. Now get some boost.
Sent away by Kofor, and we're underway now in game 6.
Oh, fuck me. That was just a great pass. We're cooked. Oh man, we are just we have lost confidence in one another.
The trust is there. The placement. LJ watching in horror as he realizes he can't get there in time.
You know, just replace the name Redacted on the scoreboard with your team name here and send that out to every organization out there. You're missing out. Kofor going to work, trying to find an equalizer. No sir.
No way.
First killer, he's got a full. Here we go. Talk unleash. Oh, it's off the post. Almost scored it. Follow up.
We're just not like we are just scrambling now. We're missing the ball entirely. Holy shit. Tough, man. Tough.
And it's finished by 2P. Such a good play from Talk, reminding you what he's all about.
Good okay, thank God. Good shit, first killer. There's signs of life.
Good card control from first killer. Getting tipped there by Wavy, but back down to the ground quickly, not losing a second of reaction time. Back on that ball and a kickoff goal, highly important there for Shopify Rebellion, giving them a little bit of stability here in this uncertain start of a game for them. Shopify Rebellion going to be battling from the back foot.
Remember when the grand finals were just going to be First Killer versus NRG all over again for the 11,000th time? Well, that felt like a...
Alright, come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Stopped by two-piece. High off the corner. Left it for Talk, and LJ would just boom it away. They're having none of these shenanigans.
Okay, good centering. Backboard? No.
To end, another perfect sweep attempt by
Okay, here we go. Follow up, follow up. There you go, Kofor. Hey, that's good, though. We stay here. Someone just finish it. No one's go. No one. LJ. Are we out of boost?
With a performance like this, Wavy on the reset. The shot will be high. Panic now for Shopify Rebellion as the screws starting to tighten around Rebellion. The light starting to go out at the end of the tunnel.
We're getting beat to every ball right now. Actually, it's good. Good, good.
LJ meets them. Point blank range.
Good bump. FK, please.
Just above the mark, and Wavy, who ends up landing on the backboard, just holds his ground. And now two-piece will get it away only as far as First Killer. This is trouble now for Redacted.
Yo, please! Okay, we're still here. Anyone? Bump? Nope.
Even in that
Okay, get some boost. Let's just stay aggressive, huh?
aren't down and out just yet.
Okay. That was quite the ass greaser there.
Barely making the save. It doesn't turn into a First Killer goal this time. That's the second time that LJ's had to pinch one off the post just to keep it out.
Huge save from
Come on,
LJ.
boys. Please, gentlemen.
Redacted though, still threatening. Wavy has that boost, but is waiting for the hit. Pre-jumps, but doesn't time it right. LJ still pushing forward.
FK? Sorry.
Trying to get a pass out.
Let's go, Kofor.
Kofor collecting.
No!
Shut down by
No!
Talk did well, getting that high off the backboard, but everybody was back, and that's that boost problem that Redacted is...
Good fucking look. That's alright, that's alright. That's good though. That's a great look.
Boost by LJ as well. There is
Nice! Oh, the teardropper!
Wavy trying to keep it close. Two-piece.
There it is. Good work, good work, good work, good work. It's that easy, it's that easy.
LJ getting there just in time. That 50 from First Killer popped out and allowed LJ to pounce on it. Kofor pressing forward. First Killer, that little touch that made all the difference.
Nope. Okay.
8 goals and 3 assists for First Killer here in this semifinal. Tries to will Rebellion to Champions Field. It's Kofor taking charge high in the air. And Wavy could grab the midfield boost as he got that out towards First
FK,
Killer.
good reset.
First Killer.
Oh, but maybe? No, I thought he was going to get like that bump there too and put us in a really good spot. Someone's got to challenge that. We can't let him do that.
Kofor to the back wall at least. And Redacted have gained quite a bit of a foothold here in the last minute of regulation after conceding a couple in a row.
You can see the boost starting to run out.
No. We need boost.
Go for a self-pass.
Alright, come on. Let's go, Kofor.
Downfield. First Killer moving in now.
FK?
First Killer doesn't get that touch on it, but it does leak out to LJ. LJ still on the
Oh, please!
50 Talk will clear it off the line.
Wavy trying to get a
No.
First Killer able to stay
Yes.
the rebound not pushed too far away, and everybody was back for Redacted. I mean, they're giving Rebellion a lot of respect in the later stages of Game 6. First Killer plays around Wavy.
Come on, let's get a 0-second goal. Let's stay out of OT. Kofor! No! Double? No!
And will Redacted let it go down? No, they actually served up for LJ.
Alright, come on. Let's lock it down here in OT. That's a good kickoff. Kofor! Ah!
Redacted another big time save on the goal line. LJ will keep
LJ?
pressing.
Oh, I didn't have boost for it.
But Wavy shuts that down.
There you go, Kofor. Way to break that shit up. No. LJ? Still on it?
Killer lurking behind them.
Good bump! No, that was such a bad shot. Why? Why? I can't believe he didn't just put that shit in. It was wide open. He put no grease on it. That was greaseless. It was naked. Oh, these are terrible touches as well. What are we doing? What are we doing? No!
Nobody else could dive in time. He could turn on this though. He stole the boost away. Almost got that off of two-piece.
First killer, calm, collected, moving the ball downfield, gets the boost snag from him, but LJ, oh, he looked like he was looking for first.
Oh, that's a bad touch from them. Please punish them. Punish them for their sins.
Pass down, getting touches on it. First killer has to retreat. Not much boost for first killer. Put the mid boost.
No one's there for that.
Oh, Talk had to turn away from first killer.
Good fucking save, Kofor.
To make the save, fall into his back wall, and first killer eats a demo. So now
Demo, Wavy's hunting.
with Wavy, yeah, Wavy almost took out LJ, forced him into the net at least.
Oh, they jumped.
Now
GG.
two-piece to Talk for the win.
Oh my god, good save. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. We have no boost. We are so boost starved. Just clear it. Just get it out. Get it out! Just get it out!
Great job by Wavy getting back to that ball too. He was knocked to the ceiling, still remained a factor in the play, and he's still in there. Wavy off the corner.
Good shit, Kofor! Oh, thank god. Good clear. Okay, we can breathe a little bit. First killer, please. Oh, no boost.
Critical moment. Shopify Rebellion finally getting some breathing room and now trying to get on the attack themselves. But two-piece has some space in the air. The reset. The pass to the middle.
We just got bailed out very hard there. That was a perfect setup for them. Luckily, he missed.
Killer now. And never anything. That's kind of a double between Talk and Wavy, but still.
Good clear again, Kofor. Oh my god, he's... Wait. Can he do it?
Pinch that across, not happening. Decent Wavy, plenty in the tank to work with.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was terrifying.
There, such a high-speed reset from Talk. First killer's going to try to keep it close.
Okay, good. Good 50.
Do that quite a few times successfully. LJ,
Come on, LJ. Come on, LJ, please. Just somebody do it for us!
It's a 50 forward. Not enough boost to follow it up.
First killer trying not to let Redacted breathe at all. They will get some reprieve.
No. Oh. No. Yes. No. Get it out.
Wavy's direction after he took out LJ. That's a good win by two-piece. Everybody bundled in the corner now for Rebellion, and Kofor has to do all he can.
Holy fuck.
If only for a moment. Is it enough?
Oh my god, LG. Way to break that shit up. Way to break it up. Come on, boys, please. No boost. Alright, let's get some possession here. Let's get some possession. Oh no. Oh my god. Kofor, please, just do it to him. Oh, Kofor got it over. Good, good. Get some boost, get some boost, get some boost. No! Oh, that's very awkward. Oh my god, what a save, first killer. Alright, FK, please.
It needed to be a better shot there. LJ was awkward in net. Redacted couldn't get control of their car well enough to get a meaningful shot. Shopify Rebellion catch a break.
LJ, good reset. Please. Take us to game 7.
Even more impressive in the saves. Talk leaves it for Wavy. Little floater denied by Kofor. 5th save of the...
No. Wait, we got a demo in the back line. Good redirect. No! Oh.
Go for the full tank though. Going up against Talk. Another stop and two-piece double commit. Charge double commit in the corner. Could be disastrous as two-piece saves the day. They're still getting starved out.
Stay buzzing. Please, we're taking some very, very weak looks.
Feels like Redacted have 9 lives. But we see Shopify
out to the corner, LJ. The race to the boost and possession.
Oh, nice, LJ. No. Oh, no.
Takes charge. One-on-one with first killer. 50.
We just can't close anything. We can't close anything. Tough. What a shame.
Recognize, and the expecting to score in that position with no boost like Wavy had.
Brutal.
That is
Well,
crazy.
hopefully we get it together at the major.
Who beats first killer like that in that spot?
All right,
Something that,
back to league.
with, and I think when your backs are against the wall, going back to comfort also can be
Tough.
That means that we're going to have junglers and top laners, though, for the second rotation here. As
Wait, why am I getting double audio?
Fantastic split so far, even in all their losses.
Oh boy.
He was always ahead individually.
All right.
Now he just kind of did
Maybe
that again.
we'll do it at the major.
Have a great game one, and meanwhile Photon, I don't know if I believe he died one time, maybe twice, but he went deathless for a large portion of that game and was just a wall.
I mean, really good Scion play, which is exactly what the team needed. A lot of times, Photon is a little bit of a win lane player, and then the team falls apart around him, but this time he was a neutralized lane player, and then he brought the team with him in team fights, which is ultimately what you need to do.
But this time around, we'll not get to play Scion for Photon. Also banning away things
Now
like
I've got a good idea for our team here. Let's stop trying to flank in team fights. Thoughts?
He's got a very
Thoughts?
unique champ pool, especially when it comes to AP
Thoughts?
champions. The Gwen is his favorite. He's played things like Kennen as well, so I do love saving counterpick for Photon. I think it's a great tool for Dignitas, and they're going to do just that. Zinja for XU.
And I think they're also kind of forced into it since this Rise is a flex pick for Shopify. They need to see their best guess of where these laners will be going. I think it's a bit of a tough game.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna take a
for
piss real
someone
quick
that can
before
play
we
Rise
start.
just because it's a lot of AP, but you know, Zinunara can probably balance it out, so he'll be able to pick really whatever he wants to win the lane. And with K'Sante locked in, that's a Rise mid.
Rise mid, K'Sante top, Qiyana in the jungle. High execution assassin 80 jungler. Contracts does like this pick. We've seen it already. I remember week 1 we saw a Qiyana. I believe it's Hambach.
Yeah, we've seen two Kianas. Hambach and Griffin have both played it.
There we go, yep. So not new to the LCS, but not one of the most popular picks. I do like seeing it, and it is going to be Poppy as the counter pick for Photon. So just accepting that handshake of tank matchups with Poppy. Very strong against a lot of the dashes, things like Lucian, Qiyana, and even K'Sante. It's going to be hard to get through that steadfast presence.
I think it's a really good pick for the game. They already have Enchanter and a lot of damage. They succeeded with him on a tank last game. And when played well, the Poppy does beat the K'Sante. It's a counter pick if you've really studied the matchup. So we'll see how Photon can do in this game. And I really love it against K'Sante, Qiyana, and Lucian to be able to engage and disengage.
And you're against, Qiyana as a jungler topside. I guess you
Okay.
still health early against K'Sante. You're not really worried about like damage there, but yeah, we'll see what the build goes for. Photon.
I didn't see their pick. I didn't see their comp.
Turning into Photon's #1 believer, I think, on the broadcast. Every time I get to cast games, I've casted
All right.
Photon's game actually so far this year. I feel like
Here we go.
the amount of decisions I've seen him make and the amount of times that he has saved his team from a specific play that was about to go wrong, he's just impressed me so much. Even though the team had been winless up to this point, this is the first game win that they're coming off of. I still just think that getting him something that he can have agency on, really, really good for Dignitas across the whole.
For sure, this is where Dignitas wants to begin
Oh,
their
wow.
rise in the early season pros that Palafox was on. He said the team's goal was to go to Worlds. That's what he thinks this team is capable of doing. That is not what most other people think, but the beginning of that would be if he can 2-0 his former team Shopify here and eliminate them from lock-in.
Game 2 of Shopify Rebellion versus Dignitas, and a rare early 4-champ invade down bot side here.
Also, both wards from Shopify used already in lane.
Wow.
They really want to battle over lane prio with Lucian Nami here.
You know what this tells me is I feel like something must have happened in the scrim at some point between Shopify and Dignitas when they see something.
Oh, this is aggressive. Good.
Both used, and they're still scrapping right now. As B-Boy and Seos
Good.
actually get more damage.
I like the aggression.
Right there. Yanara is sneakily
Play angry.
The passive early on and Arc of Judgment, but not going to go for the earlier early all-in trades.
Yeah, but huge fist fighting. That's heal burn from Nami. That's barrier burn from FBI. Actually, I love even carries using barrier for early
heal
trades.
early from Ignar, and FBI just pushes further
Okay.
on the B-Boy. These two are
Well,
scrapping
that one didn't go
for
super
that
in our
early
favor.
push, and it is FBI and Ignar. They get the better of it.
Well, interesting though, XU starting bot side, so he'll be pathing up. And then Shopify is going to have their jungler pathing down towards them. But also note that Shopify used all their wards in lane, so they actually are not really able to push up much further because they'd be in danger of a gank. They have no eyes on where B-Boy or XU would have started.
And when a bot lane's playing this aggressively, warning bells are going off. Like, okay, something's up maybe. As FBI does hit level 2 earlier, B-Boy now level 2. Will continue. So I wonder when Dignitas decide to back off, if they decide to back off, because without their jungler on their side of the map, it's really a bluff if they keep playing aggressive, and there's always the real chance that Contracts could look to impact the lane.
For sure. Dignitas does have wards, though. They didn't use all of their wards in lane, and they might just be taking a quick reset after shoving in the first few waves. So big fistfights in the bottom lane to try and get early lane prio, but now knowing their jungler is pathing away from them, nice time to reset.
And going in for that early Cole buy, you only need those couple first waves to pick that one up. So FBI happy to say, all right, we played the push. Now I'm going to have that advantage. And B-Boy is currently not going for any kind of aggressive push in response here. So it should just be an advantage to FBI. This is almost like I guess this is very similar to top lane cheater recalls. I've seen top laners do this a lot, and now we're seeing AD carries start to do this more often as well.
Yeah, you can definitely recall more this season with the home guard bonus, getting you back to lane faster. So wave push.
Yep, this is our last chance. If we lose this, it's the end. It has been disastrous, man.
How many minions FBI ends up
crazy
while that wave is crashing.
Next, you will get the top crab.
Yeah, I believe. Rough day, though. Rough day.
Contracts not even in a position to really impact this. B-Boy will now go for a back as FBI is going to try and pick up all of these minions. And there is a ward in there, so Ignar will stop that. B-Boy getting some big damage onto the Lulu, but FBI now says, okay, that's all your cooldowns. I can trade back onto you. Seos, though, keeping B-Boy safe, and that's a lot of health bar missing from FBI and Ignar.
And what a satisfying sound when Yunara has the Q running.
They don't know Zin's there. He's going to flash in.
From XU.
Rather ambitious, I mean.
Yeah, you really have to look for a flash.
Nah, we're good.
Lightning maybe to get in range. Otherwise, the moment that you're seeing, all the Shopify Rebellion are walking
Nope,
up.
nope. Here it comes. There it is.
And there it is. The flash W onto Seos. Response flash, but FBI still has the damage. XU first blood, but B-Boy will trade one back. It's a 2-1 double kill to XU.
They managed to get 2 kills out of that. Normally, you wouldn't try a lane gank without an engaged support, but that's how much of a psychopath Ignar is. He just walks up, polymorphs into XU, playing the fog.
That looks about right for today.
Getting that kill. It's just the tragic thing is that FBI died, didn't get any of the kill gold. So after all that happens, B-Boy's actually the one ahead in that lane.
And now Contracts is mid. Not going to find an angle on the Palafox to his position correctly. Let's get another look at that. Yeah, because it is XU just having to commit flash to start it.
Right when he walks up for a heal trade, XU gets in range for the 3 talent strike. But I mean, FBI following up to get the damage just gets pelted by B-Boy. So B-Boy did a nice job returning fire. Potentially, FBI needed to not follow through there, but the gank, pretty crazy. Dignitas celebrating that in the back room.
And you know that this is FBI getting that first reset for the Cole, and then B-Boy presumably will want to go for the
okay.
So now it's almost like B-Boy and Seos were baited into sticking
At
around.
least FBI didn't get the kill, so we do have a little lead here in the bottom lane.
Yes, and that kill gold. So
Zin's gonna be a massive pain in the ass, but that's okay.
Influx that he just received around the map to try and utilize this advantage for Dig.
Yeah, I mean, Zin can be really strong in this game. Relatively short range, people attacking him, so we'll be able to immune a lot of damage and be a very difficult tank to kill. I also love Zin with Enchanters, weirdly enough, even though a lot of times you just think that the lose for the AD carry. You can really beef up Zin with Lulu.
Remember like Karma mid, Xin Zhao jungle when we used to see stuff like that? Yeah. Just putting shields and movement speeds on a Xin Zhao can find success. And now a reset comes in from XU. He's going for the back. Let's see what he's able to pick up here. Yep, Caulfield's Tunneler. Almost towards that first item completed already. Double kill. And
the problem is Kiana needs to be ahead. I mean, that's not the problem.
Is off to the races.
It'd be helpful, but there hasn't really been any opportunity yet.
I think about XU as a player. I think of, you know, the fact that he had a couple of opportunities to play in LCS, bounced between tier 2, tier 1, but in his time in tier 1 hasn't really had that like big pop-off moment. But started off the year, Smite stealing a Baron from Inspired, you know, winning a team fight at an Elder, things like that. And now with a gold lead here, Good start for Dignitas in a must-win series for them.
Yeah, trying to get some river control. Doesn't want to
Okay. Maybe some hero plays in mid, huh?
Boy and Seos are kind of holding pride
Uh-oh.
on this at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Walk straight over a control ward. He's going to have to clear that out. So it looks like B-Boy and Seos will sniff this one out and be able to stay safe in the bot lane.
Now the Dragon's on the Rift, though. Immediately I start thinking, who will have advantage around that one? Currently, Shopify Rebellion have that push on the bottom side, and Contracts is pathing down here, so they could have a window. B-Boy also hits level 6. Ults are available. Zinni pushes in the wave, and now
Let's see, what are we looking for here, huh? What are we looking? Ooh, good damage.
Yeah, damage onto FBI. He's
That's
already
good.
jumped down
They're not
by
6 yet, so we can get in there and start fucking
Now
all over
CZ
them.
goes back into the mid lane. Meanwhile, a B-Boy
Very
throws
nice.
out the Colin, big damage onto Ignar and FBI. The barriers are used, and now Contracts over the wall sees
Shove this wave, dive.
level 5 Yanara.
Their jungler's mid. Shove this wave, dive.
Ignar will sniff it out.
Don't even need to. Don't even need to. Oh, missing that was tragic.
Flip talent not gonna land. FBI now has the passive up with the W used, and he's all alone under this turret, but Shopify Rebellion
Yep.
will
Good call, good call, not going in.
missing from Contracts.
They know Talia would come down.
Yeah, you
We'll
need
take that.
those.
That ult
Likely
hits, we
could've
get that too.
secured
That's
another kill. Now
unlucky.
they're gonna lose the Drake. I think that was actually really risky what he did there. His bot lane low.
Needed that.
He shows
It's okay.
mid, which is what allows Contracts.
It's just the first dragon.
Get the kill mid. Does burn Zinni's.
No one ever wants that anyway.
And we'll now let him get the Drake once Contracts burns all his cooldown. So overall, Dig is okay with this play, but it does put their bot lane in a continually difficult position.
FBI is falling further behind here. About a wave down, and still that kill for B-Boy means that he's got the Sheen completed as Ignar walks in, sees that Contracts is on this bottom camp.
Yeah, fine for a Jhin to fall behind, like last game for FBI, because you can always come back later in the game. Not as fine when it's a Yunara with an Enchanter that needs to be one of your hyper carries.
Play some Batman Arkham Asylum. I actually recently replayed the Arkham franchise on stream. Those games are still so fucking good.
Has level 6
I should
available
replay
now,
them soon.
So can look to fight a little bit better once you have Transcend oneself active. Your abilities all get big boosts. But
The
waves are pushing in.
grubbies.
Meanwhile, XU, he's been focused on the objective. Got the dragon. Now going for these the grubs as well. So XU seems to be thinking that the gold lead for himself can now transition into the objective control.
I do like what you were talking about with XU before, though. I want to just get back to that, where you're saying he's had a couple of stints in the LCS and hasn't really had the success that he would love to.
Oh, good ult. Oh, damn.
From the ult, not from the bubble. FBI flashes away, and that is Lulu ult as well. Wild
That's all right.
down, and FBI
That's all right.
almost died.
This is a caster trick. Every time we want action, we try and make a narrative point about XU, and then boom, something happens.
You know what? I'll keep that in mind for any future game. Do you think we can try it again? Does it work back to back? Try talking about XU now.
I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna wait? Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm gonna wait until we need more action. We just had some action, so the XU story's coming later.
Yeah, you gotta have highs and lows. It's, wave functions here. They're pushing in
Favorite
this wave, though.
Deftones song?
It's showing
Change.
that B-Boy is utilizing that gold advantage that he picked up. The Cole was sneaky from FBI, but it doesn't give you that many combat stats. And now Contracts is here, spotted on the vision.
Yep.
Ward in the tri-brush. B-Boy and Seos trying to get this wave in.
Yeah, his whole jungle is clear though, so part of that is just shadowing, not at a big risk of dying himself currently.
And the Raptors just spawned for XU. Let's see if they want to.
What are we looking for here, boys?
Contracts jumps over the Dragon Pit wall. Will clear out a control ward here. That
Just
they
clearing.
picked up
It's
for
fair.
Shopify Rebellion's bot lane.
Yep, Sundered Sky being
Ugh,
actually
favorite
love to
sleep
wanna take
token
advantage of
song?
this power
The
spike
summoning.
in this game.
Also, item completed from Contracts, though. So, despite the fact that there was a double kill to XU early, Contracts is not that far behind, all things considered.
So XU,
yeah,
I feel like the pressure's on him a little bit. Previous splits, he's the rookie jungler. You want to give him time. He's kind of had the time now.
Yeah.
But then also, I'd say this year with Griffin popping off right away,
Kryra popping off,
and then even Kisno
yeah,
looked pretty good, who was an emergency sub who wasn't even scrimming with the SG. So there's almost this whole horde of young NA junglers that
the new wave.
Favorite Tool song?
saying, like, okay,
Vicarious.
XU, you really need to step it up because there's clearly a pool of players that are ready to go in after you. And here
right
we go.
now he's going
Okay.
has Lulu behind him,
Do we have the damage for this?
the
No.
counterplay. Realm Orb and from Zinni flashes onto Ignar.
Oh, that's a great fucking ult. Nice.
That time Supreme Display of Talent does land. XU chase
Huge, 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 huge. That ult was massive. Yep, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, that fell apart. 4 for 4.
Contracts falls, the grudge match continues. Palafox turns the play.
The ultimate grudge match bull delivers again.
I'm surprised Zinni didn't ult in. Did Zinni already use ult?
Where Shopify blows the game open. They take down XU, they get more kills, but as everyone chased through, Palafox cleans up.
I didn't mean 4, by the way, I meant to say 3. But
XU trying to make an aggressive play.
I'm very surprised Zinni didn't come in.
So Zinni flies in, does a great job
Oh, he did.
seismic shove at the very start.
He didn't. Oh, I see. Yeah, he ulted in at mid lane. I didn't even notice that.
As we're looking alive, but
that would have been like double Palafox domination in both screens. Still kind of is, as he flies in at the end, gets the double kill, finishing off contracts.
Yep.
And
I
now
see.
denies Zinni a whole wave.
And now we have a 1v1 topside. Fudge goes all out onto Photon.
No! Yes!
Fudge, the outplay.
Yes.
Top laner.
Fudge is here in this game. That's an X factor when the top laners get abandoned for so long. If Fudge gets that little bit of gold injection, especially with FBI being far behind, he could just be an absolute brick in team fights.
Solid from Fudge, who had been having a tough series so far in the 1v1. Now we see XU yet again in the jungle. Pops the ultimate, trying to buy some time. Palafox is coming in here. Dignitas, they're backing up their jungler as FBI will get the kill onto Zinni. Shopify Rebellion thought they could get onto XU there. And XU has the backup of the team, and the Dragon is now started. Calling from B-Boy, big damage onto Ignar, some onto FBI.
So Contracts has his ultimate if he wants to contest this, but it is a temporary 3v4. Very low health on Ignar, though.
In comes Fudge. He's walking all the way from base. Same with Photon, so top laners will join shortly. Dragon at half health. Contracts looking to get in there. Supreme Display of Talent will land, but no Dragon secured. Contracts goes down. XU gets the Dragon. His team gets the kill. And Dignitas hold the line yet again. B-Boy now sped up by Seos, but now Seos.
Why are we there?
Palafox still peppering B-Boy. Won't land the seismic shove. B-Boy sidesteps that one, but the ward goes down. And he gets the threaded volleys over the wall. Palafox with another kill.
Palafox is absolutely smurfing on Shopify Rebellion this game. 4 kills now on the Taliyah.
What the fuck was that?
And the chase down in these fights.
What?
He's in the dirt, 1,500 gold down. FBI
Why?
is ahead of the B-Boy Lucian now. We're gonna watch this one more time. I mean, it's a difficult contest in the first place. 3v4. Qiyana is strong in River, gets the stun and the wall on both FBI and Palafox, but who is actually going to follow up? It's a Lucian Nami with no Lucian ult, so that ultimate is useless in this context. Now everyone's exposed, and it's an easy
He
chase
dodged
down
all the shit, just...
And then Palafox with the kill at the very end. An incredible
Oh, well.
from the mid laner. Who we talked about the grudge match because of this.
Cassante here, Cassante here. Nice.
You wanna get mid? Got some comms listening.
Hey!
Out from Fudge, will get a shutdown onto Palafox. Caster curses are real. Right as we're talking about it, he is shut down.
Grudge match goes both ways. Fudge now, 1,500 gold himself, going to be able to also collect a bunch of turret plates because nobody can cover that wave. So a very poor death in terms of timing from Palafox there. We didn't see exactly how it started, but you could see the reaction from Palafox on the screen right afterwards. Definitely knows how bad for the game that last death was.
A lot of the gold for his team is in his pockets. Let's get a look at that, though.
Yeah.
Oh, so he starts it.
Cassante in, and then, yep, that is Cassante right now.
He just got Cassante.
Yeah,
okay.
Q2, Q3, right over the wall. Really well played by Fudge, seeing the kill angle.
You know what?
All right.
Gauntlet already.
I'm on Palafox's side on that one. I feel like that's a tough moment. Be like, wait, I died? Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I hit everything on him.
Flip the Cassante away always.
Yeah,
is the lesson.
Fair enough, fair enough. But now Fudge is the only gold lead for Shopify Rebellion. There's a 1,000 gold lead for Dignitas as they'll start up this Herald. And you can see that it is Fudge.
It's not over yet!
That is the only advantage that they have in this game right now.
Yeah, the gold on the junglers is completely even. I think a lot of it will also come down to how Contract can pilot the Qiyana in team fights. It hasn't looked like he's super comfortable on the champion in team fights so far, but that's also because they're not playing with the true frontline. Every play has been around like Lucian, Nami, Ryze. When the Cassante is able to enter and maybe create some space so the Contracts can find flanks rather than just trying to run like face first into the enemy, they'll have a better chance.
Having a big health bar to walk forward, tank all those threaded volleys. push back the Xinjiao so that
Here it
taking up
comes.
all that damage would feel great. But Shopify
Now we're about to
selling
pop
in that
off.
position.
This is the one.
2 minutes until the next
This
Dragon.
is the
Maybe
one.
That's when they choose to do just that. Because currently it's Fudge in the top lane, and Palafox is actually answering him as B-Boy goes for a little trade there onto FBI. He jumps away from the bubble, still knocked up by the Nami ult, which will get the wild growth out. So support for support ultimate and AD carry for AD carry ultimate. XU drops the Herald mid lane. Contracts is hovering.
Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Gets the kill. Talk about turning heads. XU's doing that right now. What
Damn, that was a lot.
from the young jungler of Dignitas.
I was gonna say, of course, it's Ignar who flies face first into the turret inside the Herald. That is his style, regardless of the champion that he is playing. But actually having a really nice Zen game here. Multiple kills of him just flying in onto B-Boy's Lucian and not having... B-Boy just has no answer.
Yeah, and I gotta say, going into this series, Photon had been the only player on Dignitas that had really impressed me. Not to Palafox, who'd had better laning phase than we saw last year, but this is Dignitas where everybody...
Yep.
FBI had a monster carry last game, and
Yep.
it's coming back in this game despite a rough early game.
She ain't looking good.
XU's having a great game.
She ain't looking good at all.
Seems to be clicking for Dignitas right now. And one thing I'll also say about them, talking to their GM Jonathan, who his whole philosophy this year is be super transparent, talk about the team, be open in content. He said that one of the things he's most impressed with the team so far is that they have not lost mental. Even though that they were winless, the vibes are still good. They still enjoy playing together. And I think we're starting to see the benefits of that type of team environment and that type of mentality.
Well, the loser of this game will have 2 months to recover their mental, because Split 2 won't start for 2 months and the loser is out. But there's a fight here in the
Don't take that fight.
Walking forward, Dragon's up in 10 seconds.
Thank God. I thought we were just going all in there. I was so fucking concerned.
Push. And Shopify Rebellion are trying to keep them away from the river here, controlling the banana.
Alright, we're just getting endlessly poked. Jesus Christ.
Has to use the W to get away. Zinni, meanwhile, flashing away. Photon thought he had an angle onto the wall right now. Zinni does burn the summoner spell to keep himself
Fudge
safe.
flash down. Not good.
Worry on flash from the
Okay.
Just walk forward onto the banana bush, clear out the vision. One more ward down, clear that one. Dignitas have taken some control.
Yeah, really nice reaction by Zinni to avoid that flash stun. That could have been a fight decider. Fudge also at half health on the outside, so even though he has a 2-level advantage on the Poppy, not stronger.
Also no flash on him, so Contracts might just have to be the one to do it yet again. Dragon at about 3/4 health. FBI will spot out Contracts, goes invisible, and Ignar's behind FBI. Now the
Oh, yikes. Oh, that was a pretty decent ult there, but we just don't have the tools, the damage, or anything. Alright. And that's all she wrote.
And Dignitas are slaughtering the rebels in the fight. Zinni can't even realm warp the safety. Double kill to FBI.
Crazy.
Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Wipe Shopify off the map here. All 5 dead. And it did look a little out of sync. Remember, Taliyah ult down. Poppy ult hits nothing. But nothing can actually do damage to XU. He's sitting on that ultimate, and everyone is so short range that the damage doesn't really fly through. He gets huge heals and shields from the Lulu. His passive auto heals come in at just the right moment. And because everything was just used on XU, by the way, there's a Lulu Yunara free hitting the whole time. So Dignitas just completely run the game now.
Oh boy. And LR didn't make playoffs. Tragedy of a day. Truly. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Just once. Just once. Even right now. I would love to see our team be the one to engage. This entire fucking split, all we do is wait for them to engage on us, react, and die. It's so frustrating. It's unbelievable.
So many connections between these players because Palafox, FBI, Ignar were also part of the original NRG title team, right? And then parts of that team moved over to Shopify, Contracts, Palafox. FBI even had time with Huhi. There was just a whole bunch of different iterations of this combos. But this one specifically, Palafox last year, and the other 4 people staying on Shopify, everyone saying that Zinni was going to be the fix to their problems, when actually maybe Palafox was the glue holding things together.
You know what?
Which is just a crazy change to this narrative, Kangas. But that's what's going to happen if this 2-0 ends up the way it is looking.
You know, given recent news, sometimes
Yeah, I don't see how the fuck we bring this back. We can't play with a lead. There's no fucking world where we...
to take a step back.
Not
As
even close.
Okay, we
Not
were
even
able to get back.
close.
Pal Fox, he's out of there.
He's blessed today.
He is.
What are we doing? This is just
Sometimes
sad.
you just need to move on and try a new environment, try a different team, try a different jungler here. Palafox looking much, much better with XU against Contracts and his new mid laner, because that was the big question, and that was part of my expectation. I think, you know what, if I have some time to talk about the expectations about Shopify Rebellion, because they might just go winless here as we actually get a replay. Oh, Contracts even flashed for that. Ooh.
Yeah. Nope. No, that makes sense. Shit had me giggling too. What a play.
Graphic for expectations. Is this what you're talking about?
Oh.
So I want to talk about the Shopify Rebellion
No flash.
expectations that I had, because I had them as my #1 team for two primary reasons. Number one, I thought a top 3 finishing team with the best offseason pickup. I was looking at a player like Zinni and what he was able to do in LCK Challengers. I was very excited for this guy. His champ pool of 22 unique champions. MVP back-to-back in 2024 against people like Saint Loki. And then also I thought the rest of the league got a little worse, but Shopify, they have not been finding success, as now B-Boy's caught in the mid lane here. Seos cannot keep his AD carry alive. Fudge even teleports in, and now he might be in some trouble here. FBI's hitting the turret, hitting the top laner, knock him down. Photon with the kill.
Pretty rough.
Killing spree. Dignitas
Well,
looking to give Shopify
maybe
Rebellion
next split.
a winless split 1 in the LCK.
Maybe split 2's where we wake up.
They have all members strong here. They're still pushing mid.
I mean, they might try and end here.
Yeah, I mean, they might as well. Who needs a Baron? Poppy ult back the Kiana. Everyone's on the turrets. Shopify Rebellion, we're not expecting this. And I don't think most of the league was either. Dignitas looking to make magic happen again with a back-to-back game win against Shopify Rebellion right here.
All right, turret's one hit away. They'll probably finish the turret and then look to fight a 5v4. Instead, they say we're 7,000 gold up. The only way we throw is if we try and kill the Nexus, and they
The
back
Kiana
away.
pick makes 0 sense.
Reserve from
I don't know what to tell you. It's not even. That's not even the problem.
and they decimate the base. That's a
It's not even comp problem. Legitimately, we do not team fight. We cannot team fight ever. All split.
Yeah, 30 seconds and
This one was just bad from start to finish, though. This one was a catastrophic off rip.
Shopify to stay in lock-in tournament. XU's going in.
Goes in, Crescent Guard used, onto Seos, gets the knockup. Not able to kill the Nami though, but in comes Palafox, has the stasis as well, so Supreme to split it down, only hits Ignar. They got Seos. B-Boy has
Alright, well at least the misery's over.
are doing it. Photon on a rampage. Zinni retreating.
Time to prep for split 2.
With 2 dead on Shopify Rebellion. You have to imagine this is the series winning push. This is
Oh. Whoops. Still having that issue, huh?
Dignitas saying doubters be damned. Expectations mean nothing. It's about the performance on the Rift. Dignitas will kill Shopify in their own base. Dignitas.
What an embarrassing split 1. We were top 3 last split. It's just catastrophic this time. It is what it is. That happens, I guess. GG. See you in a few months, I guess. Bro hasn't seen his team do good in forever. Brother, we just won the World Championship in Halo. That's not true. And we won not the last regional, but the previous regional in Rocket League. We're in a rough patch right now, though. League has a full-blown wash, unfortunately. Alright. Well, at least we lost fast enough to be ready for Super Bowl, huh? Take the good with the bad. We ain't talking about last year, buddy. Brother, it was 3 weeks ago. What are you talking about? Neo 3 later? Probably. What's going on with Zinni? I think it's a full team problem. I don't think it's just a Zinni thing. Alright. Well, rough day again. But, Super Bowl time. I'm gonna go get some food and get ready. Alright, have a good rest of your afternoon, everyone. I'll probably see you after the Super Bowl. See you soon. Bye-bye.